Well, we're gonna make a whole lot more casual fans this way.
I was gonna say this
I'm
is the
into
most
it.
casual way we're gonna do this. Let me grab the link and I'll pass it over to you. Hi everybody, we are streaming with our friend Logan, and we will be building some of the assets for CanceledCon 2, the second one. It's coming, it's happening. We're not gonna tell you when, but it's happening. We may tell you when at the end of the stream. We'll see what happens. Maybe not.
You might accidentally tell you when.
We will. We might accidentally tell you when it's happening. Let me see. We are live. Yay. Okay, let me grab the link.
Cool. I'm currently rocking a pen in each ear. See how long that lasts before they fall out. Link me.
We're live with at Logan building. All right. Boom. Oh, there we go. Where are you?
Where am I?
There's that link.
I'm gonna get all designery business time on you.
I wonder, I think I updated my Hawk.live. Actually, let me do the pop-out chat. I did. That's like one of the best. Hello, Brandon. Brandon, what's up? Brandon Buchanan.
Watching myself real time.
Oh, your face is a window now. There we go. Sorry about that. I have it like capturing a part of the screen over there, and it just, anytime a window goes over it, it's just like, well, there's your face. All right. Where's my phone? I'm gonna
I don't know. I stole
post
it.
on Instagram real quick. Hi, friends. Hello. Thanks for tuning in. Let me know where you are. So we're building out some stuff for CanceledCon, which is coming. All right. Here we go. Here's my Instagram. Hey, everyone. We are here with our friend Logan. And we are building out the branding for the next CanceledCon and building out the website. So come hang out with us. I can't zoom back out, so we're just going to go further into my face.
Find those nose hairs.
Oh my gosh. I like it got stuck so close to me.
This is your life now. I'm gonna get all designery now. Aside from this mustache.
All right, let's do it. Where do we start? That's a good question.
So,
Oh, hey, Mariah, Memphis again. Yeah. Noah, what's up? I didn't expect to see a mod in the chat. All right. Cool. Where do we want to start with things? Do we want to go in?
You want to start?
Yeah.
What inspires you most?
Maybe. Do you want to start with doing some like wireframey stuff, and I'll work on getting like updated logo assets because the font that we're using is going out and not going to be available anymore.
I mean, we do have Sarah was goofing with some kind of wireframing stuff earlier.
Okay.
So I don't know if she wants to share that or not. So we could kind of branch off of that using like a Webflow exploration.
Glendale. Yes. Yes, those. I am literally have not used Webflow or XD, but have watched a lot of XD videos. So we're going to see how that works today. And I've used Figma a little bit.
So it's like Figma, but shortcuts are different and little things are different. Like in Figma, when you copy things over, it takes the like typographical treatment and copies that as well. When in XD, you just grab copy and it replaces it with whatever stylization's on like the body you're going to. So that's kind of nice.
Let me at least update the type on like the logos that we have, and that way we have those to like work with.
Are we going sans serif?
Actually, you know what? I was just thinking maybe we don't need to, but we do. Because I want to do a lowercase one because we're playing around with the double L for the second one.
So is it going to be like, here's the lowercase, and then the L's are just like caps? Or is it all lowercase?
All lowercase so that we can use the L's as like Roman numerals.
Okay.
Like the lowercase. I guess it will be like title case. So capital C.
Okay. Because I was gonna say they could secretly just be two giant eyes. Can Said Khan.
Can Said Khan.
Can Said Khan.
Can we side with the Khan?
Nope.
Where are the logos?
Losing battle. So where are you gonna go for your type exploration? Are you just hopping into those Adobe fonts?
Yeah. I think that I have an idea of what I want to use. I just need to see if it looks good. So I want to use Dunbar. I've used it in a couple other projects. I forgot who the designer is, and I'm actually gonna look it up real quick because he's dope and has been like hanging out. Mark Bowden, what's up, dude? Love Webflow. I'm actually excited to get into Webflow because everyone said such good things about it.
Pretty cool.
I'm on Facebook and not Adobe Fonts. I just typed in like F and I was like, if Facebook is where I want to go. Yeah, so Dunbar, I think is where we're gonna go. They have like extra tall letters.
I'm going to invite you to an XD file.
Heck yeah. Oh, CJ Dunn. And it's another like super typeface or whatever it is.
Wait, his name's CJ Dunn?
Yeah. He runs CJ Type. I used it on Adobe Live once and he like reached out and was like, dude, let's do stuff. And I'm like, heck yeah, let's make it happen. So let's do Dunbar. How do I get this Adobe thing?
Which Adobe thing?
The file.
Oh, I will share that with whichever your preferred email is.
Oh, just send it to my Gmail.
Okay.
All right, so nothing changes here. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put up my screen. So there we go. Oh, look at little Logan floating in the corner.
That's where I belong.
And I'm literally just gonna start plugging in this. So the whole thing with this one is we were using the double L because it's the second one, and it was such a controversy last time of using one L. So we're gonna use the double just as a little
to be more controversial.
To be more controversial. Yeah, I like a little scandal, but not like a big scandal. I just want a little tiny scandal.
Tiny Scandal? That'd be a good band name.
Tiny Scandal. That is great.
They're like rock music your parents can appreciate and not be angry about.
Yes.
Okay.
My mom growing up used to always have to listen to the music that I was listening to. So like any album that I was going to get, she had to listen to first.
Ooh. Did you ever get parental advisory ones and she was like, my dear boy?
Like, so the first like CD that I had was
biscuit, chocolate, whatever,
POD.
whatever flavor thing.
It was the like POD album, and it was like a Christian rock band, and she
With
still had to like
it?
read through and be like, all right, let's see what these lyrics are about.
What about Creed?
Okay, so Creed, and still, I think Creed is one of the best bands of all time. I love Creed so much.
But what if they were spelt with one E?
Cred. That would feel more controversial.
We know what we're doing, and we know it's wrong.
I can grab like SVGs and drop them into XD, right? That we can both then use.
So that's the cool thing about Adobe stuff when it comes to XD, is like anything you bring into it can pull from any Adobe product fine. And if you have smart objects, you can work in the other files and they just update inside.
Oh, well then let's just do that for these logos that I'm doing. Please sponsor us again, Adobe. I also want Takis. Okay, actually, this is a real thing. If anyone watching has connections to any company that has to do with poop, I want them as a sponsor for this one. Like Poopery or a toilet paper company or anything like the Squatty Potty. Because it's the second one and we can do like number 2. And I think that it's so fun to like take that on as like an official sponsor and just like totally lean into it.
Brought to you by Charmin.
Dude, if Charmin, like they're probably not looking for sponsor anything, but yeah, right now. Is that
I am now curious. Has anyone done a like Smokey the Bear kind of version of Charmin where he's like giving you toilet paper?
But he's like camping and he like has toilet paper. That's
actually
the crossover.
They would probably be villains because you're using trees to make toilet paper.
That's true.
Smokey hates that.
Rivalry of the century. Okay, cool. I am invited here.
Cool. There are 2 desktops. They're clean white right now. I see your little head, so I know you're there.
There we go. All right, I think I can just do a smart object, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's go ahead and grab this, and I'm just gonna try to smart object it in.
How many weights does Dunbar have?
Like 15.
Okay, great. Should I find that in my own font library?
Oh,
or actually,
yeah.
I might be able to grab yours and just add it from that if you slap it in there.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so that is now a smart object. The logo that I've created, or did I paste it wrong?
Oh, that's so smart.
All right. And then let's see if I just start dropping in Dunbar.
Oh, Adobe Fonts just welcomed me, even though I'm already part of it.
Welcome. Hello.
What up?
What are y'all up to on a weekend?
Ooh, there are, and I already have them active.
Let's see. I know that you're supposed to do on multiples of 8 because Peter taught me that.
So I do multiples of 6.
Okay. Good thing 48 is a multiple of 8 and 6, and that's what I set it at.
True. I know, right?
Wow.
It was one of those things that I established a long time ago, and I've met so many designers that do different increments, but I think as long as you have your own increment, you're good.
Yeah. Oh, there's a new version of this document. Accept changes.
Oh, right. I have to give you edit access or something.
Working on a Saturday? Why are you doing that, Zach? That sounds terrible.
Okay, you can now do things. I had a wall blocking you.
Oh, thank you for tearing down that wall.
You
Hope
said
you guys have fun. I'm moving to the other room.
cool.
Me.
Yeah, can you send a screenshot or anything of the workflow?
I sent you guys a link in Slack if you do want to pull it up. It's basically a cloned project, and I just changed the top of it.
Okay, cool. I'll give Andrew the download.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, if you want to use those components, it'd be easier, but feel free to design whatever makes sense for the site.
Okay.
Cool. We're going to make it green.
Doodles. Yeah, it's just going to be green. Only green. Creative color. So who said the whole green's not a creative color thing?
Oh, have you not seen... accept changes. Why does it keep having me accept changes?
I don't know. So I gave you co-editing, so it should be...
Oh, co-editing. Got it. Yep.
Fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, before that, it's like I'm the only controller and I rule all things in this document. But
okay, there's a YouTube series called "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared," and
that's my life.
Yeah, so it's like it looks like it's a children's show, and then it gets super dark and like totally insane, and just like flips on its head, and it's one of my favorite videos of all time. And they're singing like a song, and they're like, let's all get creative, and it's like all happy, and then suddenly he's like, but remember, green is not a creative color. And then it starts to get like super dark and crazy, and you're like, what?
That's like the very offensive show Wonder Chosen.
Oh, it's 100% like a non-offensive version of Wonder Chosen.
I think Wonder Chosen's maybe like the most offensive thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Ever crafted.
So if I make this a component, is that how I will keep it as like a smart object?
Yeah, so you should be able to... It should just automatically, but maybe not. There's also like the linked assets panel to the left where you can store things. So if you keep it as a component essentially, and you make any edits, you might have to create like a separate little artboard with it on it.
Yeah.
Because then it becomes... Can I do this? Ooh, I stole it.
Oh.
So if I make that a component, it gets this like green border. So then anytime I make an adjustment to this, it should adjust all future versions.
Got it.
So.
Cool. Oh, and then I can just change out the type in here. I'm so used to working in Illustrator, but I'm like, yeah, I think that I can do the thing that I'm trying to do in here instead of in Illustrator.
Oof.
What magic this is.
Ultra light. everyone's favorite type level for the digital realm.
The digital realm.
Considering they're all like 3, 5, 7, 9 weights, and these don't actually matter.
Dunbar. I was using Dunbar low, but I actually don't want to do that.
What is Dunbar? There's Dunbar tall.
I was gonna say Dunbar tall medium looks about the zone that I want it to be.
What about ultra?
Oh no, Dunbar text bold. Ultra gets thick.
It's a meaty boy.
Dunbar text bold.
Dunk bar.
Yes.
Here's our site.
Text. Oh, is it not synced here? Missing font. How do I sync?
So mine's just linked through the Adobe font management thing.
Yeah, mine should be.
It shows up automatically. Unless you have like one that's kind of an outlier and it broke the system or something.
There it is, Dunbar text. Text.
You're using true black, right?
I actually, on the logo, the black is like a light gray, so that if I multiply over it, it interacts, because using a true black just knocks it out.
Absorbs all light.
Yeah.
Yep. We could do this. Go the like black album, black on black.
Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Sorry, accessibility, but that's that's rad. But we'd probably get in trouble.
Yeah. But what if we then made it super bright and it flashed a lot?
Oh, that actually sounds like it could work.
Yep. I love strobes.
30. Can we do like the snow effect where like it snows on the page?
I mean, yeah, you can make anything happen.
I definitely want one of the one of those pages that like one has a counter on it and 2 is just like GIFs. Like the entire thing is just all GIFs.
Yeah, where there's just constantly rainbow things that are doing this.
100%.
You're like, I really wish I could read this very important article, but instead I'm distracted by Toast Cat.
I'm not mad about Toast Cat. Oh, what did I just do? I keep hitting things that I don't want to do. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to XD.
All right. I have the most like generic royalty-free music on right now.
I can't even hear it, so...
Oh yeah, it doesn't come through, I don't think, on your end.
What is it?
I bought a subscription to Audio, which I think that they have affiliate links coming soon, so maybe I shouldn't say their name. I got it from a third-party service that I'll be announcing at a later date once I get an affiliate link. No, I bought it from Audio. I have a lifetime membership, and so they just have like music that's cleared for YouTube, and I just download a whole bunch of them and use it all.
Nice.
Oh, can we please have an Easter egg with the Konami code? I mean, like, maybe. Like, I'd be down.
Maybe that's where it goes black on black.
Yes.
It just becomes inaccessible.
That's the Konami code. It's just,
Congratulations!
You can't use it now. Can I scale here? How would I, like, just scale something up?
Which one?
Like, if I'm scaling text, do I have to just do it by the text size?
So, I think if I copy this, and you have responsive size... Yeah, I usually just change the copy size. I think there is a way, potentially, but you need to, like, make it an object.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It or something.
Yep.
Look at it go!
Oh, yeah, let's just make it a component. Oh, no, that didn't work. Let's make it an object.
Can you hear my computer? It wants to explode.
I cannot.
Okay, great. It's having a hard time.
All right, let's put this at
This is feeling like Mortal Kombat 2.
Mortal Kombat.
Ooh, what if it was this kind of stupid?
Oh. That's actually kind of cool. Can we get away with all caps, or does it have to be lowercase to do the L's?
Depends on how much Mortal Kombat yelling you want.
That's true. Can we do a dragon? Can we definitely have the dragon here?
Would the dragon be you? Or like a designed dragon? So it's
But
just like your Mortal Kombat dragon.
It's me, but with the tongue of the Mortal Kombat design dragon.
Okay, great. I feel like if you created a design tournament and you just looked like Raiden.
Yes. I love that. Oops.
Defender of the mortal realm.
All right, this music sucks. There we go.
You could listen to Mortal Kombat.
Oh no, this channel has enough copyright strikes. Okay. It's the icon beside the alignment options.
Oh, this stuff? Like on the far right?
Yes, I'm trying to just get the like type to scale that isn't that would be in. Actually, let's just do this. I know this is going to be the wrong way to do this, but I'm going to do it. Sorry, everyone watching. All right. There's Logan's screen.
Oh, is it?
And there's Andrew's screen. I just did it so that our screens are like split.
Oh, cool.
Because I was like, I think that I can do this way faster in Illustrator, but then you have the other side so that we can see it. Can I get rid of this sidebar? Oh yeah, I can pull it in. Nope, I can't. Okay.
No, that exists perpetually.
In
you can
perpetuity.
Is it?
It is a perpetuitous element. I'm definitely gonna hit him up and be like, hey dude, we use your thing, your font.
Please don't sue me.
Oh no, I've had almost enough lawsuits for 1 year.
Does it make you feel alive?
It does. It does. I had a client once refuse to pay me and then threatened to sue me on the other side. And I was like, oh, double whammy, huh?
Favorite.
That feels like a power move. Like I was like mad and then I was like, I mean, like, dang, like get it. I mean, I don't know how mad I can be about like that big of a flex. Like I'm actually proud.
Yeah, I don't know. But good job, him.
I know. It's like my roommate, and this is something that I always tell people that are like new moms that are like, all right, I need to go back to work. I'm like, dude, just when you go back to work, every single meeting, just strap that baby on. Like it is the ultimate power suit to have a child strapped to you.
Especially if that baby is a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Yes. I like your spellings that are happening over there. Gosh, I'm hating this so much in lowercase.
Right? It's like because the L's are so prominent in that D.
It's bad.
I feel like it's potentially all caps, but I also don't want to just be yelling.
No, it's all caps. Everything, it needs to be all caps. Everything I do is already all caps. Like that's where I push everything.
Yeah.
I vote we do it, and then we just use the L's. Like I'll just highlight the verticals on the L's. It might look terrible, but
I think it's kind of nice that it's like centered. The like L's are just straight in the middle when it's all caps.
Yeah. What are you using? Are you using extra bold?
Yeah. I'm yelling and never going away.
Dunbar Tall Ultra.
Ultra Super Turbo.
Is Andrew's AI file syncing to XD? It's not, but I'm sure that there's a way to actually do that.
Yeah, I do not remember, and I am not helping.
Dang, that is thick. I love the Dunbar Tall Ultra.
Right? Gotta really just make a statement.
Dang it, did somebody just hack things?
Yeah.
I got a notification that I'm getting a delivery from Weed Maps that is named Pamela.
Weed? Okay. Are you not Pamela?
No.
Yeah, I think something's going on there. I've heard such things.
What's really fun about something like that, and like, is someone stupid? I'm gonna cut over to the main screen because I need to look what's happening. Like, I think it's somebody stole my Chipotle account once, and I'm like, you're delivering food to your house. Why would you steal something and then put in your address?
You're so smart.
Is there a charge on anything? There are no charges.
Well, that's good.
All right, let's just assume
You're
that it
good.
didn't happen and it's just an error. Nothing like a super fun scandal to start the day.
We did talk about controversy and stuff.
True. All right, doesn't look like anything weird's happening.
This is like a violent horror movie / political thriller.
Okay, what you're doing is so much better than what we did for the original, and I'm kind of into doing that because it looks like two L's. It doesn't look like II. And then flipping the main color to that red, I think is super interesting, like a play on that. Like what you're doing on the bottom one, like this logo is gorgeous, and then this one down here is like absolutely perfect. And then dropping the C above it, but then having the cross through be black, white, one of them. Hold on, let's see if I can bring this in.
Do it.
Real quick.
It'd be cool to goof with the colors in a way that like really expands the branding.
Yeah, and I actually really like the idea of just treating the branding each time like, who cares? Like, oh, the brand's like completely different. Yeah, it is.
I mean, you already invented user brand accessibility of like, here's our assets.
That's true. Yep, that it already was do whatever you want.
Go.
And now it's really like, really do what you want.
Ultra do what you want, the brand.
We do need to change the black to that gray. I'm gonna set that as a component color.
Oh, okay. Nailed it.
So the only reason I know how to do any of this is literally I watched the streams that Peter was doing. And that's pretty much it. Do we want to multiply? Let's multiply that black. Because then it will hit full black.
This black?
Yes. Yep. And that'll way it'll hit full black, but then when it's on white, it'll still interact. So technically it's still that gray, but then when it interacts with red, it goes full black.
Totally. I mean, so it's interesting because that's like the stuff I've been doing with the portraits from Cancelled Con, is it's all multiplies and stuff.
Yep. Sorry, I just realized that I only had my screen on. Chat, let me know what you think about this kind of like horror version. It almost feels like what Mondo does for like House Party, which I really love.
Oh, totally.
It feels like very like.
Also got canceled.
It's true. Also, Comic-Con just got canceled. Can we make? No, that's too hurtful. I was gonna say, can we make a version that is Comic-Con fronting that has like the cancel con up the side?
I mean, there's a very easy way to fix that.
And it's just like my eye with like my thick eyebrow.
We did it.
Wow, it's good. Concede con. Okay, I love the like, and like I could animate like this one so quickly and have those like eyes like float in. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it has like the Nintendo like Switch like click sound. It's like
yeah. We could come up. So when we were talking about like coming up with sounds and stuff, the guy who would be pretty cool to talk to is like he made music for phone games and things, and he's like a super big game nerd. So like he got really jazzed about making weird click noises and stuff. So we could get that done.
Did they do some of the? Did he do some of the stuff for Super Peach Boy?
Yeah, he did that, and then for Bento Blocks, which has like a day music and a night music. So one's like high energy and the other one's super chill.
Vibes. Oops. Okay, I think that I love XD. I need to get used to like the hotkeys and stuff and not being able to like work with vectors. But it seems like it's actually really cool.
Yeah, it's got a lot of good stuff going for it. There's a...
Oh.
Look at it go.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
You could just have that on this. Just constantly.
Yes, this is the... I actually would not be mad about doing like a screen share that's literally like a screen recording that's just this.
It's almost like a chat bot, like if you had it down in the bottom right corner and it's like, do you need help? And then when it talks to you, it just goes,
yep. Do you need help?
So do I.
Please help me.
It also looks cool in just the white.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this looks good at all. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. It's getting wonky, but this idea.
Yeah. There might be a...
That's bad.
There might be a way to like reutilize the C in some fashion.
Yeah, and just like completely change up. Because I do like the idea of nothing being sacred.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is cool. I think we did a version last time that was literally just... Oh no, I don't want a border. Get that crap out of here.
I'll keep it so good.
I like it staggered like this. Yeah, I agree.
Yep, that's how I spell my name. I don't know why you're trying to autocorrect it.
Oh, that's... Welcome to my life.
Ooh, those A's and O's whack.
Hot-headed? No, it's not hot-headed. My last name is Hawkrattle. Just please stop guessing, Siri. Oh, I probably just activated.
Are you too cool for school?
Okay, I actually really like this version of just the full blackout because we did that last time too. Cool. Oh dang, it looks so good on white. Holy crap.
I know, right? It's like very adaptable.
All right, this is the new logo. I don't care about the circle C anymore. I do. We'll incorporate it some way, but like this is way too rad.
What if you came up with a new logo every year and by the end you're like, you got like 20 logos to choose from.
Look at all the case studies.
Look at all of it. Can't choose a logo? You can have all of them.
Oh, the song that's happening right now as like the music is the best one by far in the entire playlist. It's the only one that's like, oh shoot, this is like actually a jam I would listen to. And every time it comes on, I'm just surprised that there's a good song. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Probably won the award for being...
Yes, the website has like best of, and it's just that every single year. Can I convert text to outlines?
No.
Actually, I don't need to. I just need to get rid of... It's multiplying the characters weird when I put the like double L's over the I's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do we think about the crossed out version? I think it's cool.
Yeah, I'm stealing your black. It's like getting back to that accessibility thing, but I'm totally cool with it. They know where they are.
Of like the fully blacked out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I
like the black.
So I actually had an idea for a website, and I was gonna do this on my personal website. You just need a border, and what if you just block out the letter forms? Yes, that's what I'm literally about to say. So I had an idea on my website for my Andrew Hockrada one that's like the weird editorial stuff that I never get hired for, to like list a list of like, these are my select clients, but it's just the like black boxes of what like the shape of the logos would be. Then I'm like, I don't care if you know who this is, like here's a rectangle. We should do that for this site for speakers and sponsors, because we don't like, we have some people that we're talking about and stuff, but literally just put like everything is like redacted on the site that we're building today. That's fun. And then we can
at the
build
end, it just
out,
says,
like,
you know who you are.
Yep. Even have like the whole site is literally just redacted stuff. That like we have the date, the speakers, the everything, and it's just like black boxes over a whole bunch of like. That's actually super fun, at least for now. And then on Monday, when we announce everything, like we can just take that stuff off. People could probably hack and find things out. I love the idea of like
for sure.
Total FU
but that's the fun of it.
Of like, oh, you're excited about this? Yeah, so are we, but you don't get to see anything. Gosh, this is so fun.
This is kind of cool too.
Where are you going? Oh yeah.
Down at the bottom, there's this like weird thing going on.
I do like that. I also want to try one that has like a thick border around the whole thing.
Do it. Oh, right, it's multiply. Even like that's cool. It's just alone.
Where are you? Up there. Sorry, I'm trying to keep the screen on like both of us. I just need to work alongside you.
I just keep going down.
Yeah, and like I'll be like here, and you're like over here. Like pull it together. Loving the new branding and website. Hey Ash, thanks for hanging out. Ash is like always in things that we do, so thanks for being a friend.
You got a friend in me.
Oh. Look at this. I'm a XD Pro. Oh dang, it looks really cool like that too. I wonder if you make the red and the... No, it'll not work. I said the words and immediately regretted it. Whoa, what just happened?
With me?
I copied some random extra elements that I didn't want.
That's kind of cool.
I'm trying to paste this and it keeps disappearing. Oops.
Oh, that sometimes happens if you're trying to be on the same artboard.
Oh, okay.
Or something. I feel like that happens in Figma too. So
like an icon with just the double L with the red line over black. For like favicons and stuff.
Like this thing.
Where the heck are you working?
What?
Oh, did you
here.
Disappear? Oh, you're right there. Okay.
Yeah, I just didn't have anything selected.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put a border on this. Inside 180. Yep, that chunky thick boy looks good.
Yeah, it is. I like how abrasive it all is.
Oh, 100%. And it is exactly what you said. Of like, it's almost horror movie, but then it has like the punk of like the Black Flag kind of vibe.
Yeah. Who? What's his name from Black Flag? Main guy.
Maynard.
Yeah, he was potentially going to be playing what's his name in Walking Dead. Like
really?
Negan, which would have been so good because he is basically that same kind of human shape and attitude.
Did you say human shape?
Yeah. He's
Sure.
got the proportions of Negan.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess humans do have shapes.
You're shaped like a human.
Alicia! Hello, Alicia. Oh, Alicia, we're going to be reaching out to you about a thing for CancelCon. We'll email you. There's a thing we're doing on day 2 that I think you would be perfect for. Sorry, Sarah, for, again, just committing to things without talking to literally anyone. Okay, so, like, it could be fun, too, to use the doubles as, like, an element. Oh, there you are, working down below again. Just hiding.
My internet might be having a hard time right now.
It said your connection was unstable. Okay.
Cool.
Like what you're doing.
Loving it.
Like what you're doing, yes. But literally, hold on. I'm just gonna. Like yes on what you're doing, but also like a little bit no. The ultimate client feedback. I love what you're doing,
yes,
but what
no.
if you didn't? What do I want to do here? Oh, I keep zipping into mine. I'm just gonna bring mine like literally right next to yours.
Oh, look at him.
Oh, yes. Yes, what you're doing. Dang it. Yes. I mean, like, not dang it, but like literally, yes, what you're doing. But I thought of doing like the C's, and then they almost turn into like what would be the equivalent of like a cent symbol. It's like figuring out like the scaling of this or whatever, but it becomes like this double slash.
With the like multiply.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Bring that. Maybe bring the red on top and then multiply it over those whites.
Whoop. You multiply. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually like that a lot.
It's starting to feel like, in a good way, like Interpol when they had antics.
Yes.
They had that like black, white, and red feel.
Oh, did you make a clipping mask?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like this feels cool too, of pushing that red as like the main like hit being that bright red, because everything was white last time. I'm just going all in, and it's like, dude, like red is the like hot pop color.
Red's the new white.
Yes.
Let's see.
What if you masked the red line in the white circle? What if you masked the red line in the white in the black circle?
I don't know.
Oh, so it's just the white happening? Someone's connection was unstable. Everything went jittery for me. Not me. I'm hardwired in. Actually, it might be me, but we'll see.
I'll blame you until I have other reasons.
Yes.
And you can blame me until you have other reasons. And then neither of us are right. I was also wondering if the C's aren't really shaped for this, but if there is like a way rotating. Whoops, too much rotate. There we go.
Welcome to Ears Conference. Here we have the world's best ears.
Here we listen, unlike anywhere else.
Sponsored also by Warby Parker, and AirPods, and Beats by Dre.
Anything to do with ears, we got you.
That should be a game show with designers, where it's like, okay, cool, you're gonna design a logo, and then someone else has 10 seconds to name how many other logos you just made that are the same.
There needs to just be more designer game shows in general.
I was talking about doing one the other day. Please don't steal my ideas, anyone. I'm probably going to do it with the hoods. So why you stream YouTube over Behance to live stream? Because Behance... this is such a hot take. Because Behance is a really great platform. And I'm trying to build my YouTube audience to get to 1,000 viewers. And when I do Behance, usually on Monday and Tuesday, I get some compensation for that. And so I want to focus on growing my own audience right now because I'm not on the clock. That's the honest truth. You get the real tea here. But actually, Behance has stuff coming that I'm going to switch over there and stream like exclusively. But I want to get my YouTube channel to 1,000 subscribers so I can do all the special things.
What are the special things?
I think so. You get Oh, hold on. Wait, I'm doing this all wrong. Wait for it.
Ooh, buble.
That's the most satisfying sound.
You're doing ASMR again.
Yeah. Once you get 1,000 subscribers on your YouTube channel, you can like link out to other things, and you also can start to monetize. And we all know I want that money.
You're all about that monetization.
I am.
Monetization.
Yes. And I'm not like obsessed with money, but I do like money.
If there's one thing I know about you, you're obsessed with money.
That's true. And I do, yeah. I want to be able to like pay staff and people that help and also make money off CancelCon for the amount of time we put into it. So that is one way that we could get into that. Oh, I like what you're doing so much more than anything I'm doing. That's great.
What, the C thing?
Yeah, the double C.
Yeah, it's no longer ear conference though.
It looks like somebody that is like peeking out and they're like, hello.
Yeah, now it kind of reminds me of like, you know, the old kind of like jazz broadcasts or like radio stations.
Yes.
It's kind of got like an old New York radio station or Chicago feel.
I totally agree. I'm going to grab all the different versions of the logo I had and pull them over just so we have reference for like the layouts that we need to start to replicate. All right. That's... Okay, so just horizontal, vertical, and then like whatever the mark was on it on its own. And then those in whatever color variation. So I think that I'm actually just going to start lining stuff up side by side. Are you working somewhere else? Oh, you are. You're over there. Okay, cool.
Am I working?
Oh, no. I was going to say, where are you clicking? Because I'm trying to make sure that you stay on the screen.
Oh, yeah. I'm like to your right. I'm just goofing with my own name as if there's people who are going to be speakers and what hovering over their names might look like is links or things like that.
Yep. I'm trying to start matching up what things could be. We don't have a vertical version of this at all.
Vertical one?
I'm back and forth if we need one. Yeah, like what's happening, this guy.
Where are you at?
Sorry, right next to your words.
Are you gonna do? Oh, you mean like stacking?
Yeah, some kind of stacked version of it.
Yeah, I feel like a stacked version would be. Woof.
Oh yeah, actually. Just line up
like
those.
that.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's perfect. All right, where are you going to work? Actually, here.
I don't know.
I'm
Where are
gonna
you
do
gonna
this.
work?
Hold on, I got you. Okay, I'm gonna go over to the side, and I'm making a big box that's going to be a pink border.
Big one.
And that is the zone that I'm gonna keep the screen. We can do this. We can do this.
Hey.
Can I like lock that as an artboard or something?
So you can make an artboard if you want. So right now you just made a shape, but the artboard you couldn't put like a border on, but you could lock this and we could just pretend it's an artboard.
Let's do that. That's how I work in Illustrator too. I just like make like a stroked thing and I'm like, cool, this is the artboard.
Yeah, so you can always make an artboard behind this in the future if you're like, I want to export all of this at once.
Cool.
But
that's a move.
I don't know what the use case of that really would be. Look, it's a giant sheet of everything.
Wow, it looks so bad doing what I just did.
Can I make this a pink, a slightly less intense border?
Yeah, I mean you can do whatever you want.
Can I change it? No, it's your charge. I could make a shape around it and then just cover yours up.
Oh, how do I unlock it now? There you go.
Just right click search.
Better?
Yeah. I just don't want to be too distracted by our red.
Oh, drop frames 10% over. It is my fault.
Oh no.
Scandal.
Well, yesterday our internet was having a hard time, so I'm glad that it was not their fault again.
And Lady Gaga is streaming right now, so maybe it's just that she's taking down YouTube.
That's fair. When did that start today?
Like this morning, it's going like all day. It's like the canceled con of concerts.
Yeah, I heard of it when I was having breakfast and was like, hey, play the news for me. And then that's what Google told me.
Oh, I've never used any of my like Amazon devices for that, but it's actually a good idea.
So while I'm like making breakfast, it can tell me sad things or things like this where Lady Gaga's just playing things.
I think we do want it lined up how you had it to the side.
The stack one? Or
yeah. And then I'm just going to mess with the oh gosh, I want these O's to line up so bad, so I'm going to kind of mess with the kerning.
Wait, what's the other O?
Sorry, the N to line up.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Wait, the ends are different.
Like...
Hold on. How? Oh. Did it just change the font when I selected it? It changed the font when I selected it. What's happening here?
How? Wait, on the... What did it change it to?
It like is changing it to like a not bold version.
Because I'm seeing the bold one still, so...
Is the bottom one still bold for you?
Yeah.
Okay, can you try to edit it and line up that N? But also the C? Sorry, like kern it so that the...
Yeah.
That's so weird. The C needs to go over, but yeah. I'm gonna backseat drive as I eat Takis.
That's plenty fine.
Oh, this is the idea I was gonna say. I'm gonna try to do it with the Hood Sisters in the next few weeks. So I want to do blind art direction to where there's an art director and a designer, and neither of them can see what the other person is doing. And so the art director can't see the project the designer's doing, and the designer can't see any of the inspirations or the brief. And they just have to like
awesome.
verbally communicate to each other and see if they can land on a product that is like what they want it to be.
When's that happening?
I don't know. Once my life calms down, I keep launching freaking side projects.
I mean,
maybe next week.
Okay, that sounds like a great fun.
Maybe 2 weeks. Oh, I'm gonna make you and Sarah do it with some kind of like illustration. That would be fun.
Yeah, an illustration would be particularly crazy, I think.
Yep, 100%. Because
style.
Yep, you'd have to reference things that you think that they have reference of. That you're like, okay, so do you remember Lady Gaga's Super Bowl performance? So like, kind of like that. She was wearing this one costume, and then you're like, yeah. So I drew on like.
Watched like a year ago.
Yeah, she looks like a mummy. Okay, yeah. Like how much of a mummy? Does she got like extra things? Make sure she has extra things coming off of her. Okay, I think that this is actually pretty much what we want for the. Oh, you're gonna. Wow.
Right.
A particular man.
That's good.
We got it. The kerning on the O looks good too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's
pairs.
Not upsetting to me. It's like minimal enough that it's okay.
Yep, and that's a great like header for me. That's like a great header, and even if we did, want to, oops. Yes, please. I'm there. Oh yeah. That'd be really fun, Alicia. Man, I need to, and like this is like a total honest thing. I need to figure out a way to like monetize the things that I do, because I'd much rather do stuff like this that's like entertainment than do the client projects that I'm doing.
Well, you want to just start a thing?
I know, like a Patreon or something.
Look, it's the positive outlook thing called CanCon.
I love that. You can. I can. That's from How to Succeed in Business Without Even Trying. Daniel Radcliffe was on Broadway, and this guy has like affirmations, and it's like, you are successful, and he goes, I am, and then it's like, you can do this, and he like turns to the audience, he just goes, I can.
I like that guy.
Oh, he's like a quality guy. Is there still there's no scale, right? We've learned that there's no scale tool. Oh no, it's literally the exact same as anything else.
So the cannot come. Man, okay, that's whack. I'm gonna take a momentary bathroom run. I'll be back in a sec. All that coffee.
CanCon. This is usually my number one pet peeve, is using the logo, like the mark inside the type, but there's no rules. Oh no, I already love XD. It's so good. Not like, oh no, I'm just like, didn't think that I would love it as much as I do. Yeah, that's terrible. I need to rub my eyes, but I also have been eating Takis, and so I have to be so careful. All right. How much of my belly button did you just see? Oh, none of it. Cool. I'm not mad about either of those. Okay, does anyone else see on my screen when I select type, it changes the orientation and the font? Oh shoot. Music's getting lit. Do we use the same font, just uppercase and lowercase? So like, just as a splash, what if this was the header on the website until, like, I don't know, whenever we decide to like announce stuff next week, that like it literally is just like cancelcon.com is like all of what the design is, and then we just export another version that we like flip out when we're ready to go. And you can like probably decode some stuff, but like you'd probably get a date out of there if we had the actual time in. Yes. Oh, what something you're doing is really exciting to me. I would do a white border and then drop a black border on top of that white border. So like here, do the white border real quick, and then basically I'll drop one here. That is this. Oh no. Wait, yes. Okay, whatever you're doing, that. And then, hold on, my border is not aligned right. There you go. Right, so it has like a little bit of that interaction. Oh, but is it getting lost? Like the white is not doing anything. It's just kind of like there. Oh, you're muted. How much have you been talking to me?
So much. I came back and never turned it back on.
Like you were doing things, and I thought that you were just like waiting for me to respond to it, and so I kept saying.
I speak through actions. No. Yeah, I think the simplicity of either black or white probably works best.
I agree.
Yeah, I like it.
I need to figure out what like the copy is up here.
The like statement of what's going on.
Take a number 2.
Yep. We'll be back in a few taking it 2.
Oh gosh.
I wish, man, if my name was spelt that way, that nightmare realm that is telling people how to spell it would be so much harder.
That's so true. How's it spelled?
Brick.
So like, take a can of alphabet soup and just pour it on a table and then just write down the letters. Okay, so whatever, that's gonna be that. Let's see how many people are in chat right now to see how much I can like leak stuff and have it not actually get out that much. There's 12? Okay.
They're gonna be the board members who are gonna make all the final decisions.
Is Sarah still in chat?
I think so.
Sarah, can I like mention like not any numbers, but like some other like words? That's the most generic.
I mean, we can have like a sentence or two. Is that what you mean? Like, as to what we want.
Oh, I'm just thinking of like hint at the date.
Oh, you could do the thing where you say like the period in the year. You get it?
What'd you say?
Like, you can do the thing where it's like coming spring.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Like that kind of thing, like movies do a lot of the time.
Cool.
I think. You good?
Oh.
Too much bubbly?
Oh my gosh, I don't know what happened. I think it's the Takis and the bubbly are killing me. All right, you're all about to get an inside scoop right here. I don't know if you're ready for this. That's all you get. That's all you get.
November?
Until Monday.
It's November?
Oh no, just it's a little earlier than what we had said before. We're dropping it in July. I'm not gonna say when.
Nice.
We'll announce on Monday. That's a little bit of hype for you guys to get excited. It's coming much sooner than we had announced because I think that we need another one much sooner than October.
Is the yeah, and going back to that Comic-Con stuff, makes a lot of sense.
Yep. Yeah, especially with Comic-Con going out.
Yep. And there's like,
oh my gosh. Ooh, I don't know what happened with my body, but I like literally felt like my head just exploded and my throat was like outside my body for a second.
Yeah, that feeling like right here, that like heartburny carbonation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it's the I mean, it's Takis. Like I'm eating Takis. Why am I still eating Takis?
I don't know.
Yeah,
is there anything else you want to say, or is this like basically the site for now?
I think this is basically it. I think like doing some stuff with some of the names and like the sponsors could be really fun. We talked about doing a section for FAQ, and so that's more of like just laying and planning that out.
Because I feel like this is a good starting point for like before announcement, and then when it is announced, we have like that time to kind of build out things and like.
I totally agree. Yep, that it's like the website with everything redacted stays up for like maybe a week, and it's just like pick out the details you can, and then we fill in details as we have them, and that way it just becomes like this eventual things are getting redacted. That like the name comes off on Monday, the date gets announced on Tuesday, that it's just like and like you'll be able to pick out the date for sure once we like put it on here, even if it's blacked out. I think it's fun to just have it like okay, let's brainstorm what this top title can be, and then we can actually start like converting things and building over. What's a good zingy? I feel like we had a doc that we had talked about some of this stuff. I can't see the screen, sorry. I did the thing again where I'm like, April 19th, Mark Bowden, you shut your mouth. I'm literally gonna vomit by you saying that. I cannot.
Woohoo!
Oh, let's go ahead and not open. Hold on. I had a tab with my like credit card to make sure nothing got charged, and I'm like, I'm not gonna put that up on the screen.
Do it. It's like that happens all the time.
I know, right? There it is. Oh, I also can't show the list of potential speakers that I was just about to pull up, like without even thinking about it. I will say though,
this this like new direction of the brand will potentially influence what kind of like swag could come out of this.
Yep. We talked about keep it canceled, and I think that's the best.
Just looks like killed canceled.
That's true.
Killed by canceled.
Let's end it in the letters this time, because last time we went like over all the letters. I think ending it in so that they're just kind of filled. Yeah, because you can kind of still read that.
You can, yeah.
Cool.
And then when getting into like names and stuff, we can just take that into account. Like hover states and things can be really cool.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Like
Alicia, yes, that we have hopefully a more profitable idea for you. We'll reach out soonish. Or Sarah may DM you. We'll see.
Secretly.
Okay, cool. So this feels right to me for like a header thing.
Yeah. But then
I love its entirely new branding. Like, cool. we did some branding. I'm like,
did it.
It's so launched and established. And you're like, yeah, it's gone now.
What did you do with your Saturday afternoon? I rebranded our conference.
Yeah. I destroyed everything I'd worked so hard for. And I also love, so the third iteration of Canceled Con, just so everyone knows, I'm going to leak this, but it's not coming for like a while. But the third iteration, we're going to do a triple L just to mess with people, because they were such up in arms about the 1 versus 2 Ls. We're going to have 3 Ls in the third Canceled Con, and I already have the domains, and so it's literally going to be canceledcon.com with 3 Ls.
But you have to, like, when you say it, you have to pronounce the L's.
Yeah, just like a little bit longer. So you're like, I'm sorry, wait, Canceled Con.
You have a lisp?
Why did you pause in the middle of that word? Is it a stutter? No, it's called Canceled Con.
Canceled.
Okay, cool. Where do we go next? Oh, also, sorry, do you like this one up here that is the C together, or do we just leave the C?
Wait.
I have it highlighted. It's up in the left.
Saying remove the C or keep the C?
Like keep this as like a sideways lockup, so that we have like a mark with the type logo type, or is it too many things?
I feel like it could be too many things.
It's too many things, especially because the C's are rounded. I just realized that. The whole thing is it's like sharp, like horror movie poster, and the rounded C is not. It's dead. It's dead. We're killing it.
And then you get Comedy Central in the middle of it.
That makes me so happy. One of my favorite things is killing things that I love for like concepts.
I love killing things that I love.
I love killing things that I love.
I feel like this is. I'm down in the lower part now, doing something stupid.
Okay, I'm gonna zoom in on you and check my phone to see what's happening with this weed map order. Where are you?
Down right on the left.
Be right back, buying a domain.
Granted,
it just continues with Roman numerals.
So it's like the Super Bowl.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that it like turns into like canceled. Yeah. What is this crap?
Ugh. Yep, that's our future. That's a V.
I got another text about weed maps. What's happening? I don't understand. People need to stop being.
I don't know what's going on. Did you find out?
The witch. No, I just got another text that's like, it's been delivered. And I'm like, okay. Enjoy whoever has ordered whatever it is. Okay, cool. What is now the next thing that we do?
I don't know. Are we actually... Is there anything more to the site, or is this just it right now?
I think it's maybe just... Actually, let's look at what Sarah did. How about that?
Sure, because she got into like a wireframe of the whole site.
Yeah, because we can, like, I think start maybe filling in some of the elements of that wireframe just with this kind of redacted vibe.
So we could have things where it's like first name, last name for just all the people who would
exactly, and it's just like blocked out.
She said she sent a link to us. I don't know.
Was it in Slack? Let's look.
I didn't see it in Slack. Maybe in our Gmails? I'll check.
No, it's in Slack. I got it.
In Slack? Okay.
Yeah, it's in Webflow. Hold on, let me make sure that there's no proprietary information.
There might be. Where did she put it in Slack?
All right, in the admins channel.
Oh. I was
okay, cool.
Just recently added.
Oh, there's a little secret thing, but that's okay.
Well, we could not share this. Just vaguely talk about it.
I mean, let's show it. It's fine. Like, it's not like that big of a secret thing. Steven, hello. We're working on the branding for Canceled Con 2, the second one. Welcome to the party.
Just in
I think
time
we
for
talk to you
top
every day. Yeah, second time. Keep it canceled. I can never eat Takis again. I thought that it was a good idea, and alas, it was not.
When people greet each other who know about Canceled Con, do they just have to say "keep it canceled" to each other? Is that like their secret handshake?
Yeah. Hey, bro, keep it canceled.
Stay canceled.
Okay, cool. Whoa. What's this, Steven? All right. So here is the Webflow that Sarah has worked on. Gosh, why am I? Oh no, I'm touching my eyes with Takis.
Oh no.
It's fine. So yeah, there's some secret on here if you can find it, but it's whatever. How do we want to go about approaching this? Still wanting a poster? I'm still going to do a poster giveaway. I have them all. I have a box of envelopes. It's just a matter of like shipping them right now, which I'm nervous about because everything I've had sent to me has not come. And so I know like everything's getting lost and like stalled. And so I'm just nervous of mailing out like 80 posters and being like, well, they're gone. So I'm probably going to wait a little while.
The one thing I sent on eBay got there in record time.
Oh, dang it.
But it was also one thing. So
there still are 100 posters that I'm going to have to mail. And just the thought of like addressing and fulfilling that makes me really nervous and overwhelmed.
So we could do this two ways. One, we each just make our own like artboard thing and kind of explore on our own to see like what we come up with and kind of have a parallel, kind of like what we were doing already.
I like that idea.
And then we can just take elements from each if we want or whatever.
I think we can do that. Yeah. Let me run and grab my laptop, and that way I can get your screen on here as well.
Okay. I am very thirsty.
Yes. We'll be back in a second. I think he's gonna grab some drink. And, yeah, and I'm gonna grab my laptop. I'll be back. People are gonna tune in. It's just like an empty stream. I don't think that it matters that you can see the URL because that's not the actual website. And yes, this was Intermission. I also think I just got taco dust in my ear.
I'm back.
What's up? What'd you get to drink?
So I got more water, and then I stole Sarah's tea.
Tea.
So I got tea, old coffee, water.
Hello, I brought snacks.
Oh boy.
Cashews, gummies, and Cliff Bar.
Wow.
Nice. Brought to you by Cliff Bar.
And I just want to say again, guys, please don't feel constrained by this template I grabbed. We can literally blow up the whole template if you don't like anything.
So control.
But have fun. I'm excited to see what you guys make.
Thanks.
Thank you.
No problem.
Logan, I don't know how this works. Could we make the whole navigation so that like the L's just stay there and continually like go down the screen and then stuff like information pops out like to the left of it or whatever?
I mean, that could be your home. It's
Yeah.
just the two
And
L's.
then it like, yeah. Oh, my mom's calling me. Do we want to? Hey, everyone, we're gonna talk to Mama Hawk Rattle. Hold on.
No.
Hey, Mom.
Mama Hawk.
I'm live streaming. Do you want to say hi to everybody? All right, go ahead.
Oh my
Say hi to
gosh.
everyone.
Hello.
Oh, happy belated birthday! Thank you, Mother. I wore your mask today when I went to Target. Thank you for those. I will. Sewing away. Good. I'll give you a call a little bit later today. Oh, I did like the emu video that you posted. It's on my Facebook chat if you haven't seen it. There's a video of me getting attacked by an emu. All right, talk to you later. All right, bye. Sweet Sherry. We love Sherry.
Sherry Hawk Rattle's a really good name.
Well, she actually goes by Sherry Hook Rattle. My whole family says Hook Rattle. And
Except
I went
you.
well, I went to college and it just turned into Hawk Rattle. And it was before I could correct people. And so I was like, all right, I guess it's just Hawk Rattle now.
Trying this worm stuff out. It's intense. Well,
All right, do you want to screen share?
me?
And yeah, and then I'm going to put it up so that we can see both of our screens.
Sure. Let me just rearrange some stuff.
Oh, let me make it so that Emily's background is not. There we go.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna give the XD its full view.
It's happening.
This one. Look at that widescreen view.
That was the most awful sound I've ever made. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. And pin video. There we go. Cool. You are now. We can see your screen and my screen and our faces. What joy. All right. So now you want to just work in XD and kind of build side by side?
Yeah, I think that works.
Cool. And I'll just drag maybe. Yeah, you do what you're gonna do.
Yeah, we can just pull over to let's see what the artboard stitch is. Right now we're like dropping down in this lower right quadrant. So we could like do some stuff over to the left here.
Yes, let's do that.
Come on, web 1920 by 1. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
We're doing 1920 by 1080?
I think that's like the default. We can adjust it however we want. That's just what XD has chosen.
Feels right to me.
Yeah. I mean, everything's going to scale anyway.
Yep.
Really made a poor choice here with my lighting being blown up. There we go.
Is this not 1920 by 1080? Nope. 1820 by 980?
That's what yours is?
Yeah.
Mine's 1920 by forever long.
Okay, how do I make it a thing? Is yours like a artboard or whatever?
Oh yeah, so if you go over to the far left, there's like just above the search component, there's that little like paper with a angle thing come off of it.
Yep.
It's artboard A. So that when you click it, you should be able to just select a bunch of artboard sizes.
Which is not assets, right?
No.
Search.
It pops up on the right hand side.
Oh, the right hand side.
Yeah.
Is it the phone? Is it?
It's all the way to the bottom because the web is no longer the most popular thing.
Mark for export. Layers, plugins, assets.
Can you see my screen still?
Oh yeah, actually I can. Just show me on there, yeah.
Yeah. So like over here,
hold
there's
on.
this thing.
Okay, where is it?
Like far left, there's like this little thing that has artboard pop up. So you can just hit A is the shortcut.
Oh, got it.
And then the right hand panel will just open up like all these different device sizes.
Oh. And then I just do web 1920. Look at that. Look at that magic.
Pretty magical.
I'm literally hitting all of... There it is. I hit all of the wrong buttons, and it was just like scrolling through my scenes.
You're a scene kid.
Oh, boy was I.
Did you have the hair and everything?
I had dyed my hair a couple times, but I didn't have like the full like emo hair. My hair would never get that long. And yes, this is the best way to learn XD. Like I feel so accomplished that it's happening.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward as things go. Look, it's you. Okay. This is actually my first time looking at this in detail as well. Cool. Red's the primary brand, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Come on. Goodbye, all competitors.
No, I might do like a different top one just so we have some variety so we can explore. Or else I'll end up just literally copying what you're doing and I'm like, yeah, this looks great. Look at the ideas we're having together.
Yeah, it's such a fused mind.
Yeah. Where's my key messaging? There it is.
Steal, steal, steal.
I don't like that copy. All right, I'm going to put in fake copy and we can just figure it out.
Some
Nothing like doing
gobbledygook.
some writing. Favorite scene bands go? I don't know if it counts as scene, but Haste the Day was like my go-to. Oh, nope.
I feel like I never truly got in like the scene realm. I was always in like the pop punk border.
Okay. Were you a good Charlotte kid?
To a degree, I was like mostly a Newfound Glory, Alkaline.
Oh yeah.
Kind
it's
of
all
person.
downhill from here. Yep.
I still listen to Newfound Glory.
The lead singer is married to Avril Lavigne.
Of Newfound Glory?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Nickelback guy. Or did things change?
Oh, maybe it was Newfound Glory, and then it went.
There
to
was a point when the guy from Newfound Glory was married to Haley Williams.
That's what I'm thinking of. Those are the words that I want.
But Haley Williams is way cooler.
I saw Paramore, and it was the best show. Well, it's not the best show. It was one of the best shows I'd ever seen. The best show was when I went to go see Kanye on the Life of Pablo tour, and I like almost died. Like it was the coolest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
He pointed at you and he was like, "This song's for you, Andrew."
Yep, 100%. And I was like, see, this body copy, this font sucks for body copy.
Sure does.
Do we want to pair it with a serif?
We might want to come up with a different copy or body text.
Yeah, I'll look at that and figure something out. Oh, don't look at that screen. Dang it. Please. Do we just use freight text? I use freight text on everything. Let's just maybe do that.
What's that one? What you're using right there?
No. It looks like this. It's like refined.
How's it look when it's bold?
That's bold italic. I don't know why I just don't have bold. Maybe it's not in Adobe font.
Oh no.
Okay, well, I'll hop over and look at some good body copy. Oh, dude, Sum 41 is still good. Sum 41, Mark, like just put an album I think last year and it's so good.
Oh yeah. They are pretty good. But what about SR71?
I don't know who SR71 is. What's that?
They were another one of those, like, they had one album, kind of like how Simple Plan didn't last very long.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, oh, it's so catchy. And then I've never heard from them again. So I presume they're not making stuff anymore, but maybe they are.
Did we do Capitolium? This is interesting.
I like that name.
Yeah, this is dope. I'm going to play with it and see what happens. I'm going to activate it and I'll put it in there. Oh,
and is it an Adobe thing?
Yeah.
Capla. Man, that's some condensed stuff.
Capito.
Capit.
Capitolium.
Right, time to go hunt. That sounds like one of those spelling bee kind of words.
It's true. Could you use it in a sentence?
Capitol.
Could you use it on a website?
Oh wait, there's Capitolium too?
Wait, there's another one? Oh yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
sorry, that's the one.
Capitolium 2?
I'm using the second one, yeah.
But he's got such nice serifs.
It's beautiful.
So that's not being replicated in your design right now, yeah? Because yours is like weird and condensed and sans serif.
Oh, I don't know what's happening with mine right now.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, it wasn't syncing yet. There we go.
Okay, there we go. Yep.
It's funny because when I select it, it turns into she married Buddy from Sum 41, Avril Lavigne. I saw Avril Lavigne with Kesha in San Francisco, and it was such a freaking great show. Avril Lavigne can sing the roof off the building, and I didn't think that she could. I think this is a kind of cool font. It needs to be like spaced out a bit, but I think it's good.
Yeah, I think there's also this like Capitolium News too, and I don't know.
What is that?
Slightly different.
Oh, I like that a lot. I don't like it in bold as
News.
much, but a semi-bold, like, that looks super clean. Oh, what you're doing is perfect.
Man, this looks so like refined.
It does, and I love the like back and forth between the like horror movie like bold punch, but then also like it's kind of just chill.
It's so chill. You start off Friday the 13th, and then you become Downton Abbey.
Yes. Which I've just finished Downton Abbey, like the series, and haven't watched the movie yet. And so that's like my plan this weekend is to finally watch the movie.
I have only seen like 3 episodes of Downton Abbey.
It's so great.
I've been watching Terrace House.
What is it? What?
Terrace House. It's like they put 6 Japanese people in a house, and it's like the real world, but they're just really nice to each other because they're Japanese.
I actually really love that.
So they'll be like, "Oh, do you have the hots for anyone yet?" And they're like, "Oh, I do not know. Maybe, but I do not know yet." And then like that goes on for weeks, and them just like being like, "Oh, I don't like how you left your dish out." And they're like, "Okay, I will make sure to do that next time and clean up."
That's great.
So,
have you seen the Circle, The Ring? I think it's called The Circle on Netflix.
I haven't seen it, but I know what it is.
Yeah, it's like a reality show where the people like can't interact with each other. So it's all digital, and they have like basically a social media network that they can communicate through, and that's it. And like there are people that are totally just catfishing each other.
Nice. I have not. I like hardly ever watch stuff except for when I'm running on a treadmill. It's my motivator.
That's actually how I used to watch. I would go to the gym only to watch Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy. And that'd be my workout.
You get so into it, so when someone's next to you, you're like, Antarctica.
I like definitely am not worried about how I'm running because I'm focused so much on like what are the answers.
Yeah, the good thing about watching Terrace House while running is it's got obviously subtitles, so I have to like focus and like read it while running, which prevents me from just like losing interest or getting distracted by things. I've also been playing Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, nice.
Which will absorb another 25 hours of my life or something. Let's pretend this is scheduled. If these are just the way the links were. That sounds quizzical. Is it easier to read up or down? Down?
I usually go top to bottom for eye tracking, like motion. It's like bottom right of the book or whatever. I'm also calling them guests and not speakers. Just for reference, because there are people that are not speaking, that are just guesting.
But then who are the attendees? Attendees? They're not guests?
Viewers?
Okay.
My boys? Get your
These are my
tickets to be one
homies.
of the boys. Don't worry, ladies is boys too. It's with a Z, so it's gender neutral.
Yeah. Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood. That song.
Oh, talking about pop punk, when they used to do like the pop punk hip hop things.
Yes.
That was the one that got me into it.
Can I do columns? Like, can I have it like set me guides for 3 columns?
I believe so.
We'll just make it up. Oops.
I'm curious if it would affect the individual artboard or both of us.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Oh, no, that bubbly again.
I know.
No, I don't want responsive resize. I said no.
Sorry, I can't be perfect. Oh man.
Yeah.
That is the jam. That song's just stuck in my head.
Which song?
I think it's Simple Plan. We lost it all. Nothing lasts forever.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I kind of forgot that they existed until I mentioned them just now.
Oh, let's do this actually. It is fun to be like working like this. And like not look at the other person's screen for a little while and be like, oh my gosh, they're so different.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna pretend that this little LL icon thing we made is scrolling along with you. Right now, it's just sitting there.
Don't sing too much to copyright laws. I don't think they strike you for doing like covers and stuff. They might.
I mean, if they can tell what song I'm singing, if I
good
sing,
for me.
Yeah.
Send me a strike.
Strike me. It means I can sing.
Strike me down.
Maybe you'll get so into the music you're listening to, you'll just start singing that, and it'll be fine.
Yes.
Yeah. Someone's going by with some heavy bass on.
For what? Oh, what?
Someone outside just went by like blasting music. Maybe they didn't go by. I can still hear it.
They're just sitting outside.
They're just outside of the boombox. It's like what you want John Cusack to do if he was trying to woo you.
Aw. Woo.
Woo me, John. I realize now how much more I like Capitol News 2 than the regular Capitol.
I agree.
Capitolium? That one.
I was looking at some of the copy, but I'm just going to rewrite it.
I mean, go for it. I'll still just have my placeholder copy until you think of whatever it is you want to say. Whoa. Dunbar low is wacky.
Some of the Dunbars get like wonky, but I use them in a specific way, but not all the time.
That seems very fair.
Keep those hands sanitized.
I know if you're going for the Aveeno.
This is some Target Honest brand. Great. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do that.
Oh, yeah.
That actually works. The like beauty thing, where they're like, "Here's the setting spray that I'm using." Yep. Throw your diamonds in the sky.
It also wasn't that like a move in something?
Oh yeah. Yep. That also is what people did at the Daft Punk concert when they had the giant pyramid.
Yes, that's also true. Oh, right. I locked my own layer. Never mind. Come with me. Howdy, Doc.
Good close. Hey, what's up, Doc?
So Bugs Bunny of you.
Yep. It's funny because People do that like unintentionally. We were talking. He's like, people do that unintentionally to me, and I was like, that's actually really funny.
But do they say they do it unintentionally while they're chewing a carrot?
That'd be hilarious. Oopsies.
What are you talking about?
Damien, what's up, dude? Damien, how do you pronounce your last name? Leskitschwitz? Leskitschwitz. Damien is a new name to me. Damien, do I know you? And if not, I should get to know you. I want to know you. I want to go to there. Let's see where you are in our chat, Damien. Send me a DM on Instagram. Let's be friends. Let's see how to spell your name. Don't even go there. Damien. You're like Logan and I, that we both have last names that are kind of like, uh-oh.
There's a certain level of like bond you make when every teacher and friend you've ever had has mispronounced your name several times.
It's very true.
You know the very minimal pain that is having to repeat yourself.
Next person to say that to me, yes. Damien, do you do video design? What's your zone? I'm Googling you.
Ooh.
I know. Man, it's so weird. My my font changes every time that I highlight it. Like when I go to edit it, it changes to like a generic font.
Interesting. I feel like that usually only happens if you got someone else's font that you don't actually have the font library of.
Oh, maybe.
And, like it's its weird way of wigging out. But you have these fonts, so I don't know what that means.
I know. It's usually this, but also it's not that.
Seems like this problem, but it's totally not that problem. I'm a good doctor.
There's Damien. What's up? It's Damien. Oh, you did follow me. No lies.
Damien's not a liar.
Oh, never. I wouldn't have expected it of him. Still don't know how I feel about CancelCon is donation. Okay, I'm gonna read this out loud. CancelCon is a donation-based online event that celebrates and showcases the spirit of creativity and community. Creativity in community. Featuring an eclectic lineup of special guests, CancelCon has something for everyone to get inspired. That feels so... I don't like the last... But I want something that like talks about it being eclectic.
Mm-hmm.
CancelCon is a donation... Can it be one long sentence? CancelCon is a donation-based online event that celebrates and showcases the spirit of creativity and community through an eclectic lineup of special guests.
Sorry, I sandwiched you for a second. Look at me.
I'm working here. Yeah, it has something for everyone. Just feels so tacky. CancelCon is a donation.
It has nothing for anyone.
Celebrates and showcases the spirit of creativity in community. Period.
What if you just said period? Period. This is how it is. No. No. It's gonna get very self-centered for a minute here.
All right. CancelCon is a donation-based online variety show featuring an eclectic lineup of special guests that celebrate and showcase the spirit of creativity and community. That feels right.
Yeah, that sounds very official and well put.
It has been put.
And so it has been said.
Oh, now I can literally come in here and just type in. Oh my gosh. What magic.
Oh, you can just paste it.
I think it's going to change the formatting.
No, it's not. XD don't do that.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Ba-boom!
What a blessing.
Yeah, that's the one thing that like drives me crazy with Figma.
I'm working on yours now.
Whoa. Without permission.
It's funny, there's some kind of like weird sound in the background, and I can never tell if it's the song or if it's like me breathing, and I always get super conscious.
Huh.
And I think that it's just like waves.
What if you just breathe music?
I mean, who says I don't?
I can't sleep at night because my breathing just keeps me up with song.
I'm so full of joy.
Oh my gosh.
Andrew, where's the bangs? I couldn't do it. I had to get rid of it. Don't forget about a comma after show. Good call. Let me.
Whoa.
Is there a transform again?
For what?
Like Command D, where it just like keeps transforming it?
I don't know. I would assume there's something.
Oh dang, you got a whole party going on over there.
It's me.
I've already decided that yours is way closer to anywhere that I want to go than what I'm gonna do.
Oh, is that why you hopped over?
Yeah, I was just like, all right, nothing's good happening over here.
Group it.
Oh no.
I hear that chewing.
Man. It's freaking Takis.
Still get you. Still getting you.
I'm gonna nap so hard. I just like have not slept anymore. I think my body just has no clue what time is anymore.
How has that been thus far?
So terrible. I like sleep for like 4 hours a night and then sleep like for 3 hours during the day.
That sounds awesome.
It is, except that like I'm just like perpetually tired. Like it never quite evens out to where I want it to be.
Maybe it's just gonna take you many years to catch up on this.
Yes. Yes.
I sort of just like will always wake up at 6 something or 7. So even if I go to bed at like 1, I just know it's gonna happen.
Yep.
I've accepted this term. Come on, text.
And the number one question that I received, I'm building a little FAQ section. Will this be online after the broadcast? I got so many people DMing me. Can I watch it later? Can I watch it later?
Not
Yes.
surprised.
Yes, 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 yes.
Did they write back and say thank you so much?
Yeah.
Great. Do we want like the title thing that I had going on, like designer and illustrator or whatever they're kind of do?
I don't think for the initial. I think just having like 2 rows of names, so we have the 30, 20, 8, sure, however many that is, guests. So many emails to write.
But you love emails.
My body feels so long when I stretch like that. Like I forget how tall I am and like how long my arms are, and then I stretch and I'm like, what is this? What is this creature? Alright, FAQ. Oh, I want to build a little email widget.
This is the wrong black.
These are component colors, please.
Mm.
I've defined those over in the assets.
Have we ever made a style guide / assets thing? Whoops, that's the wrong thing.
What is that?
Just how limited / chaotic it could become.
Oh yeah.
And that whole area that's like don't stretch it and stuff, you're like, please do.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Make it weird.
Break the system.
If you can. I wonder if this is like frowned upon in like the conference community of like, oh, they're like showing the things.
Like right now?
Mm-hmm.
Probably, but I think the whole thing about Canceled Con is just like specifically not following the rules, so.
It's true. Feels on brand.
It's on brand for that. Yell my name at myself. All caps. I zoomed out a bit to see what was going on.
There's a lot happening on these boards.
Where'd this blue come from? That's off-brand.
Oh, I just put those in there. These would be like social media shareables, which we don't have yet and probably won't get to on the initial site that I don't think we actually need in there, but I like to have them on websites so people can just like hold and share.
Can we make share spelled C-H-E-R?
Yes.
Sharing content.
Oh, this is gonna... I'm about to make a button that's gonna make me so happy.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
No, you have no idea.
I know what you're doing.
Makes me so happy. Oh, God. There we go.
It's so much.
Cancel ties me, Captain. All right. Where do we go from here?
You don't. You've ascended to greatness. There is nowhere else.
There's only us. All right. I like pretty much everything better. I'm trying to think of what the non-negotiables are for a website. Let me switch over to you real quick and look at our Google Doc secrets.
Try to avoid using triangles, off-brand.
Speakers, TBD. Oh, links to the old videos.
Yeah, that would probably be at the bottom, I would assume.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe we just put, yeah. Email sign up, partner sponsor, contact form, volunteer sign up. Okay. Oh. Nope. I keep putting the screen up when I have like things up that I shouldn't. I'm probably the worst at keeping secrets that has ever been. Like ever.
I am pretty bad, but I will believe your statement.
Yeah.
I'm like the person you don't want to tell about a birthday party.
Absolutely.
Because I'm like, you're gonna be so excited.
Yoink.
If we're gonna make sound effects, that could be one of them.
Yes. I want someone And if you do this, like, I will pay all the money to whoever has the developer to do this. A Photoshop plugin that basically just adds sound effects to everything.
But randomizes it?
Yes. Well, like, it's specific to each, like, tool. So it's like fully custom sound effects for Photoshop.
So every tool.
Yeah, like specific clicks that, like, when you do the spray paint tool, it's like it does like the whole thing eraser. It's like
and then when you're using a brush, it's just going. So if you're painting for a few hours, that thing's gonna traumatize you.
Yeah, the 2-line thing is kind of like the Dodge logo, is it? I feel like the Dodge logo is like tilted. I also have made another logo that looked like the Dodge logo, and I was like, well, I think I made the Dodge logo.
Congrats.
Oh yeah, no, the Dodge logo is tilted.
We good?
We straight up. What does crop sound like?
What?
I feel like as you stretched it, it would be like, and then it would go.
Yeah, probably. You just have to put a mic really close to those like chopping boards.
Yes. Yep. Yep. And the sound effect would scale with how big the artboard is. Like if you're a full 1920 by 1080, it would be like, and then as you scale to like a smaller,
the chop's also longer.
Yes.
It's a smaller. Do you have those things in a school where you had to put your foot on the pedal to actually do the chop because they were so worried about you chopping your own hand off or something?
Yes.
Yeah. Do love those things. I like satisfactory as a way of referring to any sort of critique.
Yep, I agree. I definitely hope that like Armin features this on Brand New as like a rebrand. That would be so great. That it's like the rebrand critique of a brand that's literally rebranded like twice in the last month.
Well, can we like do a case study where we have a whole spiel as to how deep and meaningful the rebrand was?
Yes. And then it's like, but we saw you guys literally start and finish. Yeah, we were actually we were thinking those things the whole time.
We actually meditated on it in silence for a week prior.
Man, it's tripping me out, some of the hotkeys.
I know, right? They're like close but different.
Yeah, well, I just want the shape tool hotkeys to be the same for like different shapes.
It's also like how Photoshop and Illustrator have different shortcuts.
Yep. Branding exposed. I know. It's funny because I always am like a little afraid that like some client is going to look at this and be like, that's all it takes to create a brand? And I'm like, no, like not your brand. Like this like doesn't matter. Yours actually matters.
Whoa. This matters.
This matters, but we've also, one, been thinking about it, and two, it doesn't matter that much.
Yeah. But truly, it doesn't matter.
Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, I would say that's kind of the case with any sort of talk situation where when someone's like, we're going to come up with this whole logo in like an hour on a live stream. And you're like, yeah, this is a fun exercise, but also don't expect your logo is going to take that long.
Yeah. And I can't wait to travel again. I was like on such a travel kick. I had just gotten back from Australia when like all the like lockdown happened. And I was so ready to just like, I was going to Vegas and I was gonna like take a road trip, and I'll still do it. I'm just having to wait now.
Yeah.
My body's ready.
We were going to go to Switzerland.
Oh, for the cheese?
Yep. No, our friend's there who I used to live with and was like, oh, cool, you've been there for a while now, so you're probably settled, so we'll just come visit you. And that was the beginning of May.
Does he make cheese?
Not that I know of.
I need to know about the cheese situation.
But if we do end up going and show up and he immediately provides us with some cheese plate.
I went to Belgium and like I'm like, oh, they're gonna like, it's just gonna be chocolate and waffles the whole time. And it was. Like every single day was like, here are the waffles for the day, and then like, cool, we're like going out, like here are chocolates.
Did you have chocolate waffles?
How are you guys liking the co-editing feature in XD? This is literally the first, oh my gosh, I stretched and my mouth went like into my mic and it was so loud. This is literally the first time I've ever opened XD, and it's totally seamless, and I love that we can work like side by side.
Yeah, it's really good. We've used it at Clade for maybe, well, whenever they first like launched it, and it's worked really good for the most part. There's like a few times where like if internet connection messes up, things can get a little wacky, but the act of doing it has been really awesome.
All right. Do we want to do like an inventory of where we're going and what we like and start piecing things together that we think are going to work?
Sure.
Where are you in the process?
Sort of just like getting down to the mailing list section.
Dope. Where are you? Are you
two different ways to do the guest list stuff?
Word.
Which
that photo grid is really cool. We need to get photos. Well, we would first need to figure out the rest of the speakers and to get photos. That's rad though.
So we could do red, or if we're going the black route, just kind of neat.
And then like multiply red on top of the photo and then have the black out. Because then it would go full black too.
Yeah. No one's eyes matter here.
Okay, I'm gonna put like little pink things next to the sections that I'm like, ooh sis, this is it.
How sprint of you.
That's what I like to do.
Into it. I've also been doing the sprint-like process with some of our clients and internal stuff, which has been nice. So feels very familiar.
Oh, I was gonna say I want to put like a register button, but we can't have a register button yet because we're not ready to register. But we can have the email list.
Well, then when you go to click it, you can do the like Jurassic Park.
Hold on to your butts. Colby, hello, welcome. Yes, the logo, we changed all the branding for cancel for the second one. Oh, why not? I mean, like literally there's no rules.
Untethered.
Oh, the funky jam is back on. Okay.
Get that inspiration.
Do this as like a... I wonder.
Yes.
I wonder. I just wonder. I just generically proclaiming that I do in fact wonder.
I do wonder. Sometimes I don't. What were you wondering?
Is the second CancelCon going to be free as well? Kind of. For students, yes. Yes, CancelCon will always be free for students in the history of the universe. For everyone else, we're going to move to like a donation-based model. In all honesty, I was hoping that the like donation system would go better for the last one. And so we're going to try to figure out a way to like help and be able to like pay staff that works on it, cover equipment costs, pay speakers, that kind of stuff. So it will be open to everyone, but we're doing like a suggested donation. We may run it through some kind of like Kickstarter-y kind of zone to make sure that if we have like special sponsor tiers or anything, that the donations will kind of match to whatever that tier is, and then you'll get stuff from sponsors. We're definitely going to have it so that whatever the ticket price is, or whatever the suggested donation is, which I think we're setting at like $50, you'll get more value than that in like sponsor stuff, whether it's like sticker mule codes or whatever. We want to make sure that like if you do the $50 donation, you also get access to things that provide you savings of over $50 or whatever.
Well put.
Would love to pay a fee to enter. That's been like the overwhelming like sentiment, and my brain doesn't like comprehend that. But like if I was on the other side, I'd be like, yeah, I'll pay $50 for this. This is awesome. But because it's something that I'm doing, I'm so self-critical that I'm like, why would anyone pay money for this?
Who likes me?
Dude, yeah. Welcome to my life.
I mean, that's like the fact that podcasts and stuff are kind of living off of that.
Yep. So many people have said like, dude, why don't you start a podcast? And like, I just couldn't do it. Like, I would have to do something weird to pull off like content like that. It's just like not my zone.
What do you mean by weird?
Like, it'd have to be a twist on the idea of a podcast. Like we were talking about like the blind art direction kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Like I like a game show kind of thing. I want that. I don't want to like do interviews, even though like that's literally what CancelCon is. I'm trying to push it even more than last year into a variety show zone, because I think that's what's fun and interesting.
Yeah, totally. Very fair. Yeah, there's a lot of repeated kind of podcast content out there at this point.
Yep.
What about the visual audio experience that is saying nothing and doing some action? So you're like cooking, and then you just hear the sounds of cooking, but you're not actually saying anything.
That's fun. That's like the what's it called? Primitive Technology YouTube channel, where like they build stuff, but there's like no narration. It's literally just like the sounds of the forest as they build stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I have so many apps on my phone right now that are like noise creation kind of focus things, similar to ASMR, where it's just like rain noises in the forest. And I have a really hard time reading with noise that's like talking. So I end up putting headphones on and just blasting like rain noises.
Yep.
But I think there's a place for that kind of thing.
I think Meg Lewis has an amazing podcast called Sit There and Do Nothing, and it's like guided meditations, and it's the greatest thing because it's like super calm, but it like takes you through, and she's like, you're out to lunch and you meet Paul Rudd, he's sitting at the table across from you, and you exchange glances, and like walks you through a scene, and it's like so relaxing, and her voice is just like the perfect timbre for like the like podcasty like relaxing voice.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great. Did you ever have like a feeling that your voice wasn't good for audio stuff, or have you?
Oh yeah, no, I think my voice is terrible. I am the most self-critical about myself in every way, and so anything that's like, are you ever like think of? And I'm like, yes, I think constantly about that. My voice is so nasally that it like bothers me, and I feel like I like talk up on things that I shouldn't, and I'm like, why am I putting an accent on that? Like, why am I just like my voice is flying?
I think I do that too. It's a way of talking.
The blind art direction idea.
Doing great.
Oh yeah, and most conferences are between $1,000 and $2,000 for speakers that you bring, so $50 is a bargain. Yes, and the whole thing with CancelCon is I try to tell those speakers not to do their talks that they give at design things. I want CancelCon to be more about like creativity in general and inspiration, and so even people that come in that are like, we're designers, I'm like, cool, can you bake scones? Which was Emily's idea. I was like, can you do something that's like not design? So my pitch to her was how to arrange and plate the perfect charcuterie board, because Emily like makes the most amazing charcuterie boards. And she's like, what do I do at this like conference? I don't have a talk or anything. And I was like, make charcuterie, because I think it's something that I see that like she's excited about and gets inspired by, and I want to like share that with everyone else. Like it's less about like, ooh, cool design, and like what's exciting to you. I want to get excited about it too. Doc, the blind art direction idea, would that be giving art direction without seeing the piece, just having them talk through it? It's both. So it's the art director not being able to see the piece, and then the designer not being able to see the inspiration or direction. So the designer is literally like they're talking to each other, and the art director is like, cool, it's this for this kind of company. The inspiration are these things, and the designer can't look up the reference. The art director just has to like describe what it is. It's like, okay, it's like the like campaign that McDonald's did with Michael Jordan in like the 90s, and like where he's like shooting hoops, and like I don't know what that is, and it's like, okay, cool. So they're like in a gym, and then like having to describe it, and then the designer has to describe like, okay, cool, so I've interpreted that by like having a ball that's like near a hoop, and just starting to like walk through both sides with just talking and not seeing it till the end.
I'm very excited about it.
Is there a direct selection tool to select anchor points?
Yes, if you make a shape, you can double click it. I don't know what the actual, like, if there's a shortcut for that, but there's like that pen tool to the left. So usually I just like would grab something, and if you double click it, it ends up showcasing the points, and you can just start messing with it.
I'm gonna add things to yours. Can I do that? Do you want to keep them completely separate, or can I kind of like add things below yours?
No, go for it.
I don't know how this workflow works.
It works like that. I'm also gonna take another bathroom break.
Oh wow.
Because I've been drinking all this tea.
Wow, it sounds like me for the last few days on YouTube. Give me the drama. We're canceling Demi Lovato now, so.
Do what?
Internet is trying to cancel Demi Lovato for something.
Oh, what is it?
She like said some stuff about Selena Gomez on like a secret Instagram, and then started blocking people when they like found the Instagram, and it's like this big controversy. I don't know. That's what I do with my time now that we're in quarantine.
I just saw that Sam Smith and her have a song together.
Yes, it's so good. And one of my favorite dancers is in it. Do you know who Giannis Marshall is?
No.
Okay, so Giannis Marshall is his dancer, and he does like heel choreography. He's done like choreography for like hi.
Hi, I just got Logan dinner.
Ah, cool.
Sorry to interrupt, guys.
It's hot on my hands.
What is it?
Chicken with
chicken fried
rice,
yes,
and peas and corn.
Yes.
Veggies, good sauce, chicken, rice.
I ate hot dogs.
Hey, thank you.
Andrew, I would cook for you if I could.
Oh,
I'll just pour it on the keyboard.
Yes.
It's looking cool. Good job, guys.
Oh, thanks.
All right, I'm walking now. Enjoy.
Hi.
Even more reason for me to have to use the bathroom.
Oh boy. Alright, this music stinks. This makes me happy. This music feels fun. She's a keeper. Sarah's the best. Sarah, like, we were talking, and she's like, I get so much joy, like, helping people organize things and, like, pull stuff together. And I was like, I have no concept of what that is like. We taking this to Webflow afterwards? You betcha. We were taking this all the way to Webflow. We actually are already working. We have a page. I almost put up the page again that you guys can't see. We have a Webflow that we started working on. Yes, I love hot dogs so much. Oops, where am I? So we have a Webflow that we started working on, but we're not going to use this template. I think we're actually going to use elements of this template, but I don't think we'll use like the rounded edges and stuff. We will be taking this over to Webflow right after we are done. I have never used XD or Webflow, and so I'm very excited to use those. And yes, Webflow, if you're watching or if anyone has connections with Webflow, please sponsor CanceledCon 2. Look at this. Wow, we happen to be... Let me just zoom in on this. I think I need to make a sweet little augmentation on this, just align things. There we go. Let's try this. Oh, hold on. I need to... Oh man, I'm
just
making
gonna
all kinds of typos here. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. That feels like it's laid out a lot better for me. Sorry, we were talking about Webflow, and I was working on the like sponsor portion, and I was like, let's just go ahead and speak some things into the universe here.
We personalized the CTA for all of our hopeful sponsors.
Oh yes, let's donate so that Andrew can get a second screen and not show us secret stuff. I keep looking this way because I have a second screen that I don't have the secret stuff on. Like, I usually keep everything over there, but I'm using it for chat right now. Yeah, and my birthday was yesterday. My mom gave me an Office Max gift card, which I feel like is the most specific niche thing that shows that my mom like pays attention to my life so that I can get another monitor.
I didn't know Office Max was still around.
Dude, Office Max is... I also got all my toilet paper at Staples.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why? Did they always have toilet paper? Or is that like a new
Yes,
thing?
they always have toilet paper, and it's like the giant like office-sized rolls. And it's like you can get like the good like 2-ply whatever. They're just huge rolls, and so I have like 6,000 feet of toilet paper now.
You could TP a skyscraper.
Oh yeah, 100%.
How does it feel to be old and creaky?
I'm so tired all the time, but I think it's just because I like literally don't sleep anymore. Okay, what other elements? Because I think like through most of this, I think that we have elements that we could start to build something.
I think so.
So we have the header, which your far left one is like by far the best. And I like having the call to action right at the top. In that little like extra join the mailing list box.
Join us. Become our friends.
Oh, thanks, Alicia. Alicia just tweeted to some Webflow peeps.
Ah, cool.
Yes.
Can we get their whole team watching the stream?
Just tweeted to Vlad about you guys. Cool. All right, so let's hop into Webflow. All right, everyone, thanks for coming to our Webflow stream. Webflow is a creative service that helps you.
Look at our Webflow stream using XD.
I know, right? Cool. So I think this is like by far the best. And then I love the like small title here with like the explanation. I don't like want this in the corner. I almost want this. Hold, please.
Where are you?
I'm on the far left one, sorry.
Oh, okay, me too.
So I almost want it right there. How do you feel about it as a little accent next to that type? You can hate it. Oh, you're doing
next to welcome back?
Yeah. How do we feel about it?
Maybe. So I was thinking it was like a home menu thing that would follow you if you wanted to like snap back to the top or something.
That's better than anything I'm about to say.
But
that like if you can click it and you can go and like if you click it and it takes you somewhere or whatever and like follows you down, I think that's great.
Yeah, I just gotta figure out what that looks like.
Oh my gosh, that was the most exhausting hiccup I've ever had. Like I hiccuped and it felt like I had just run a mile. Like, oh my gosh, my body. I also liked the title up here, like more spaced out, like we have it in the right one. Like I like giving it that like super wide like diamond shape instead of the like center being as squishy. Thoughts? as you take a bite. That's like when the server comes by and you just like taken like your first bite of food and it's completely full and they're like, how is everything? And you're like, it's all in my mouth currently and I cannot talk to you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just like the weird, like you like duck. That's what I always like hide when I'm like, like I'm being attacked.
Crawl under the table.
Yes.
He's back.
And then for speaker lineup, I think to launch, we use the one on the far right. Hold on, I'll just grab it and pull it over.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I'm going to put it, hold on, we're going to move these.
You can make a Frankenstein one after all this.
Yeah. Use this one that I just dropped next to the green.
Yep.
Just because it's only text, and then as we start to get people, do this one on the right, and then just have them like blacked out with like the names blacked out. Actually, no, that's gonna be way too much work to do. If we did all of them, it's not worth it if we don't have any pictures. Oh yeah, so let's just do names, and then eventually graduate to this one because this one's freaking rad.
Yeah, I think if we can get one, I mean, it seemed to work out well with the freehanding exercise so far, which is like everyone's supplying a photo that could work with the last con.
Yeah.
So we just get it so like we can at least have access to their eyes to cover them and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
We should publish this XD file once we're done for people to do whatever they want with.
Just leave it a mess.
Well, 100%. Like, hey everyone, here's our open source branding. We've talked about open source branding. Good luck. Just figure it out.
You have like arrows going everywhere with notes.
Yes. I love, let's see what else. Yep, I like what you've done here with the mailing list. I want to like just pull everything in a little tighter.
Mm-hmm. So toy.
And then the FAQ section, I think giving it a little bit of breathiness with this one. And then maybe those collapse out. If that's a thing.
Are you imagining the red would go all the way to the edge there?
Yes, and then it would like collapse out to like a red box, right? So that like if it, I'll put it down here. And I don't know if this is like possible or how it works.
I mean, you could do like copy. Well, almost crossed over there. Whoops.
What's the one that's like kind of like XD? Well, I know what's Figma. Is Figma kind of like the XD competitor, or is Figma just something completely different?
Yeah, it's like XD. It had collaboration before XD, but there's also Sketch. There's like the Envision one that I don't think I've used in many years, and I don't know what it is, but
oh yeah, what you're doing actually is probably better.
Because then we can add we don't have a chevron right now, but let's pretend this is beautiful.
Can you name the artboards?
Yeah, if you double click the name, the left-hand side should highlight.
There we go. I'm gonna name this Shiver because it's our Frankenstein, and it just reminds me of Rocky Horror Picture Show. That's the number one thing that I want to do when all this is done, is go to another screening of Rocky Horror. It's like one of my favorite things to do because it's just off the rails, and like everyone dresses up and throws toast at the screen, and yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a great use of getting back to society.
Right?
Have they tried doing Rocky Horror from home?
No, but that would be really fun.
Like, just have a bunch of people dressed up in their own homes, like, still doing the stuff you would do at Rocky Horror.
It's just like a big Zoom call.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1989 for the win. What's up, 1989s? 1989ers?
I'm not 1989.
1989ists. I think is what we'll call it.
1989 nights.
I'm Frankensteining currently. Oh yeah, what you're doing. That's hot.
We could also.
Do you remember Paris Hilton? Like when that was when like she was a thing?
Yeah. That was a long while ago.
It was.
So long.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I'm saying there's like a few ways we could go about tackling that. Like, do we want to add a border thing to it, or do we want to just do like it as is, or add a line?
Let's hit it with, like, make it red and white, so the button is red with the arrow white. That way it's like super call to action-y.
Yeah.
And I'll do the same on the mailing list, so that that button just flips out, so the button is red, so that our components stay cohesive.
Components.
Rocky Horror Cancel Con live stream, like a secret track on a CD. I'd love that.
That's our contra code.
Yes. How do you do? I made some pins for Rocky Horror once, and there's like this famous line, and he's like, "I'll make you shiver with anticit," and then he like stops.
Patient.
Yeah, and then everyone's like, "Sit," and he's like, "Patient." And so I made like enamel pins to where it's a set of two, and one says Antissa and the other one says Patient, and it's like the black like bloody letters that are the title. And then I put them on my shirt collars, like across. I had somebody that put them on their pockets, like one on either side of their pockets, and I was like, that's great.
That's awesome.
Like just like dirty and suggestive, but like the perfect placement. What's happening here? I keep clicking the wrong things, and it makes it so bad.
That's the fun part.
My laptop is screaming.
Yeah, mine's humming a bit. Can we also just replace the fan with screams, like if we're going to replace all the Photoshop stuff?
Yes.
The more hot and overheated your computer gets, the more it screams.
Yes. I had an idea, and I actually think that this became an app after the fact. So someone stole it from me, is what I'm trying to say. No. Oh, we have the wrong block on a lot of things. I'll just keep flipping it. It's an app that's basically Flappy Bird, but instead of like touching the screen to go up and down, it's controlled by the volume of your voice.
So you just have to be like, ah.
Exactly, 100%. That like it starts out and it's like the low pipes. You have to be like, ah, and then like to go up, you're like.
So two things. I want to see that on a public train.
Oh, absolutely.
Played by everyone, and then also parents trying to make their kids stop.
Yes, and it would take off with kids like so fast. Like a game where I have to scream. Yes, child, fulfill your destiny.
Yes, child.
Yes, child. I'm gonna start saying that to like kids that like pick their own outfits like out in public. They're like in the grocery store. Yes, work, child.
Yes, kid. Yes.
All right. You had frequently asked questions, right? I think it's better with all of it. Oh no, did I freeze? Oh no. Oh no, did I?
I mean, you're not frozen to me.
Okay. Oh no, I like my file is okay. Got it.
I'm gonna do one that's expanded out. Do you have an answer for this? The CancelCon event free? Is the answer just yes, or kind of?
The answer is kind of. And I don't have a great answer, but I'll write copy for this. I think the answer is I can write it. Like,
okay.
Like, I think that it's going to be like, is it free? And then I'm going to try to communicate, like, what I said at the top is that CancelCon is a donation-based event. It's free to students. But, like, we want you to actively invest in the community or something. I don't want to, like, feel like I'm, like, give us money, but I also want to be like, please give us money.
I think also if you're honest in that could be fun.
That's true, yeah. Hey
like,
guys, so here's the real deal.
But please give us money.
Yeah. I lied. Well, okay, let's not say that on stream. I
lied.
I was creative with my verbiage to some of my clients to make sure that I had time to make CancelCon happen, which got me in a little bit of trouble, which is fine. But it'd be much easier if this was something that I also made some money for and was able to pay the staff that's like putting in time and stuff.
How creative?
Nothing in life. I like made. They like might be watching, but I don't care. I made forms, and it actually like ended up working out really well, and we had meetings to like catch up. But like I made forms that were basically like, cool, we're doing like the like big brand intake, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna like spend a bunch of time making this form, and then I know if I send it to them, it'll be like a couple days, like people will kind of trickle in, like I'll buy myself some time. And so it was for a church, and it was like coming up on Easter, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna like spend the time to get this form done and then blast it out like the week of Easter, and then it's going to take a little while to like get the responses back, which it did, and then we had a meeting and like caught up, and it was all like copacetic. But that was like sending that off and having my brain free to like, okay, now I can focus on CancelCon stuff was like the best thing ever, and I don't think they'd be mad if I like actually told them that. Because we got there and we're eventually on our way. But yeah, I was like, what can I get out to not have this on my mind? Which would be great if, again, CancelCon was treated like a client for all of us that are working on it.
Yep. I mean, that's why we're doing it the way we're doing it now, which is like essentially having a PM.
Yep.
It helps.
It helps a lot, and it's going to make it a lot better, I think, hopefully. And especially because we're doing it as a recurring event now, and I think it made sense for it to be free the first time, just because of like how everything was rolling down. I think in the future, it makes sense for it to be some kind of investment, just to have like, I don't know, if we're community based and we're all in it together, then it makes sense to have like some buy-in on that. As Zac Efron says, we're all in this together.
Aww.
Oh, there was some more tea that happened in drama. Is it Zac Efron like introduced the cast of High School Musical at like this Disney reunion, but then didn't sing with them. He like introduced everyone and it was like deuces.
Was that show on the Disney app?
No, it was last night. It was like a special that they did last night.
Okay. He's like, sorry, fools. I've hung out with The Rock.
Yeah, I'm way too famous now. Oh, cool. Is this the expanded version?
Yeah.
Do you want me to put this under there? Actually, I'll just have it expanded so that we can see what it looks like.
I mean, it probably doesn't need to be this big, but if we're going crazy, maybe. I don't know.
At this point, nothing matters.
Right.
It is weird, and I don't know how the Webflow flow works. That was a weird sentence to say.
Flow.
Yeah. But I feel like it is going to be super easy to like get in there and be like, cool. It's like, this is how it's going to be.
Yeah, it'll, there's also certain elements that we're just going to have to like redact slightly, I'm sure, but nothing that's major. I mean, this stuff's all pretty simple.
Yep.
So.
Hey, what the hook gonna be? Yo, I don't need no hook for this beat. All I need is a track in the background. What song is that? If anyone knows that song in chat, let us know, because I think it's like Jermaine Dupri or something. Yeah, this looks
Calling
good.
them out. No, I do not want that whole thing.
Do I want sponsors in a box like guests? I think we do.
Here at CancelCon, we put you in a box. Yeah, I think they could probably easily be treated the same way. Makes sense.
We won't be a sponsor, become a sponsor. We won't become a sponsor.
Sponsor me.
When I was, I also feel like I could sustain a podcast that is people just saying random words and then me telling stories about like relating to those words, because I seem to just have like stories. Speaking of sponsoring, I went to this skate park when I was in like 4th grade, and I was super into rollerblading, and there was this kid there that like had all this gear, who was like a rollerblader, and I was like, dude, you have like all this cool gear? And I'm like, are you sponsored? And he's like, yeah, dude, like somebody like buys all my stuff for me. And I'm like, that's so cool. And then we found out it was his mom.
Yeah. Did he have any sweet mom swag?
Dude, no. Well, I mean, like, he had really nice gear, and that's why we all, like, it was all matching and stuff. We're like, oh my gosh, he's sponsored. And he's like, yeah, my mom buys all my stuff for me, so I'm like sponsored.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, buddy.
My when I used to skateboard, I bought a bunch of skateboard clothing, and so I bought some blind sweatshirts and stuff. And so when I ended up not skateboarding anymore and was like, what am I going to do with these? I was going to donate them all, and my dad ended up just keeping one of them. So it has like the Reaper character on it, and he would go out to do chores with it because it's just a comfy sweatshirt.
Yep.
And some kids one day were like, yo, are you some sort of famous skateboarder? And he was like, yes, absolutely.
Yep.
And just convinced them that he's like some retired skateboarder.
Yep. So I do that anytime I go like to Vegas or anywhere that like I'm like, these people will never talk to me again. I'll never see them. And if somebody's like, hey, are you like this guy or that guy, or like, oh my gosh, you look so familiar, or like whatever, I'm like, yeah. Like, you just say yes. Like, you're like, yes, that is I. A lady at Disneyland thought I was Adam Sandler, and I just waved. She's like, oh, it's Adam Sandler, and I just like waved as I went by on the train.
My crowning achievement for that kind of thing is these two really drunk guys once said, check that guy out, he looks like Steven Seagal. I was like, I super don't look like Steven Seagal.
But I will take it. I'm going to make this red on the bottom just because I want to end on like a red one to like sandwich it in.
Mm-hmm.
Then all these baby boys can go to white.
Maybe we just look for sponsors that fit our color theme, i.e. Target.
That's true. Target, Adobe, please sponsor us. Webflow could be red.
McDonald's.
What other companies are red?
McDonald's.
Oh my gosh, please sponsor McDonald's. I had a McDonald's bag in the back of my stream for 13 hours, and I ate McDonald's on the stream. I need you to sponsor me and just send me like some gift cards, or like just like deliver some like Egg McMuffins to my house on the morning of the stream.
They have to have a guy show up, hand it to you, and then give like a 30-minute or 30-second pitch.
Yes.
Like, here's why it's still good, and then he leaves.
Yep.
But he's got to be dressed like Ronald.
Yes. Almost typed some numbers there. Oopsies.
Compulsory.
Oh gosh.
Compulsory.
All right. I think I'm actually feeling pretty good about this. I'm gonna make the sponsors black and just multiple. Actually, do we make all of this black? No, that looks terrible. Oh my gosh, I did it and it was awful.
Yeah, I feel like sponsors has to be white if the base is black, or it needs to be white if they're white.
Oh, that's fine. Do we
do? Scuba dooba doo.
This is like super self-conceited, but maybe not. I don't know. I've been putting a project by Hawk.co at the bottom of all of the sites that I've been building for like things like this. Can I drop that in here, or do we hate that?
I think so.
I'll drop it in later if I want to.
I'm gonna secretly hide a Clade logo somewhere.
Oh, do it. That's the contra code. It
So
just
we
sends
have
you
to
straight to
hide.
the Clade website.
We have to hide our logos in the site.
Oh, dude, I could do my little exclamation mark that's like my logo in one of the L's. Just be a little. Okay. I think that this is the site. Do we want something at the bottom?
Well, like footer?
Yeah. Or like something that's there and sassy.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, like, no, I want the whole thing.
You're done. Can we have like a big white space and then at the very bottom of it just have it say stop scrolling?
Can we just have it like go from stop, you're done, please stop, okay, seriously. Just make it as long as possible.
I love that. Like, is there any like reason why we wouldn't do that?
Okay, there's the and
And then maybe it like once it gets super serious changes to like red all caps.
when it gets serious,
Okay.
that's when it gets to
This is great. This is what I love about like one, the spirit of CancelCon, and two, working about people that like get it. Are like, what if we? And you're like, yeah, that's yes. Oh yeah, this is a funky jam. Bing, bing, bing. Ding, 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 ding. How many speakers do we have on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 15, and we need more.
speakers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't know how many heads I put on mine. I just
Should we have TBA, or should we like just put like full boxes that are blacked out so that they're not like doesn't look like type?
Yeah, I
like-
think that makes more sense.
Different sized boxes, maybe. I'll go in and kind of work on that. Like different widths. I just know that I just said widths with a P.
Whips. Whips
Different
it.
WIPTHS. Widths.
As long as you get that at the end, so it's actually a whip.
Widths.
Whipped. The
Later,
true
fellas. Gotta have
pronunciation.
dinner. All right, have fun with your family. Whatever.
I thought we were family. When does it break?
Okay, if I have 3 rows and I'm doing, how many speakers are we doing? 28?
28?
21. I'll do 27. So that's 8 rows of 3. 2, 3,
Mathing.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, just gonna go ahead and move everything down.
Do it. Oh no, you're intruding on my stop.
Okay, stop, Andrew, stop. I'll pull it back up a little bit.
I mean, you can keep coming. I can just extend the artwork.
That's it. Nope, I got it. I love that I peek at like what's going on down there. It's like, what the heck? There's like a Western, and okay, so I hate country music. I'm just gonna say that straight out and not give anyone
controversial.
whatever. But I love like Western music. It's like music that sounds like it's like a Western like soundtrack. I'm so into right now.
For all the old like Good, Bad, and the Ugly stuff.
Yes. So like there's a band called the Eagle Rock Gospel Singers, and they are incredible. And it's like, it's almost like if you were, imagine you like found a river and you were like going down to like a baptism from church, some like church that like was in the middle of the desert. Like that's what they are. And it's like, but it's like Western music. There's like whip cracks and stuff as like instruments. And I'm like, heck yeah.
I mean, when you first said the like kind of theming sound, I thought of how Fleet Foxes kind of gets in that territory.
Yeah, it's a little Fleet Foxy.
It's like folky, but also not. I don't know.
It's a little foxy.
A little foxy.
Foxy Cleopatra.
Find your fox. So the next one is go.
Phone just had the most aggressive vibration when Sarah tweeted about us. It wasn't just like, it was like. All right, I'm cheating, but
whoa,
y'all can hate me.
Are you cheating?
I'm making like the boxes for the speakers, and I just made 4 at like different angles, and then copied it and flipped it.
So, fun fact: you can do this thing.
What are you doing?
Grab this, drag it over here, right? And then while you have it selected, there's the repeat grid at the top right. And then you can go, wada!
Oh. But I want them randomized.
Wada!
Oh, that's actually really cool. That's way better than what I'm...
You made a brick wall!
She's a brick. I used to be a keeper. I played soccer, and I had a keeper shirt that was a brick wall.
Nice.
I thought I was the coolest person ever.
Did people call you the Brick?
They called me Big Bird, actually. Because of the Hawk name, and then because I was just... So, like, I'm 6'4", and my wingspan is 6'9", and so my arms are just, like, so long and lanky, and I would jump and, like, reach for the ball, and it would just be like, what's happening with this man? And so they called me Big Bird.
Mommy, why is this man so lanky?
Yep. I was Captain Hook on the basketball team, though.
I think you mentioned that, and I very much appreciate it. Do you ever dress as Captain Hook?
I did not. I have a Captain Hook shirt now, though, that I wear every now and then. Can I reflect? Isn't that something that they just added?
Reflect?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know if you go to Object and you switch from... You can, like, flip it horizontally.
Yeah, where's Object?
If you go to the top menu and then Transform, it's flip horizontally.
Okay, where's this top menu that we keep talking about?
If you just... The one where when you go up to the top of the window, it should expose, where, like, the XD menu thing is.
I don't have that.
Weird. If you look at mine...
Oh, yeah.
So you're like...
Oh, I don't have that at all.
Oh.
Maybe it's because I'm on Windows?
Yeah, in that case, I don't know.
Okay.
I do Windows sometimes, but not as often as I.
Oh, there it is.
Where was it?
It was over on the right.
Very opposite.
Oh, the funky song came back on.
But is it Funky Kong?
I'm not ready to be funky. No, do you play the Mario Kart for mobile?
I actually have not.
It is so good. Like it's better than some of the Mario Kart games, I think. Yeah, and it's great. That's all. I want to let me. Oh, are you on the same artboard and it's doing the weird thing again?
Oh, maybe. I was just adjusting the size of the artboard.
Oh, that's probably why. Yep, that was it.
Okay.
We good.
You all right?
All right, I love the guest list.
If that's the final one, show up to the thing to find out actually who that.
We just leave it, yeah, whatever.
And then when you pay, it shows it, and you're like, I hate these people.
Yes, it only reveals once you've made your suggested donation.
But if you donate like some, you only see a few randoms.
Yes.
You can't even see the full list.
Gosh, this spacing got so bad.
Where? What?
Like, it's my fault. I'm gonna multiply some of these ones that you're making and change them to the different gray.
Do it. I'll allow it.
You done. I love that. I'm still not crazy about what's happening with the sponsors, but I don't know how to change it or fix it.
I think we just have to like start getting some real sponsors for now.
Does the white on the red look fine though?
The what?
The white on the red?
I think it could be dark, considering it's not really valuable content.
What if it's this? What is that at? So what if instead we do that to match the one above it? Oh. I think this makes more sense. To have it just have the red around it. Because there's the one above that has the black, and then that way it's like, oh, okay, I get it. And then maybe this becomes a button, so like this stays white, and then the actual button down here. Oh, come on, Andrew. Oh no, how do I get out of the text box?
What happened?
I'm stuck in the text box. There we go.
Can you not click out of it?
I couldn't. It was just typing. I was trying to hotkey, and it was just like, no, you're typing now. There's me trying to zoom. Right? And then, oh my gosh, it's doing it again.
It loves you.
All right, that feels better. Yeah, I feel like we got it. Yeah. Is there anything that we can take away? Like anything else that we can redact?
Just in general?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like the vibe of things being redacted. Actually, I don't think it matters.
I mean, after this, I could like sleep on it essentially, come back, and then like clean up some stuff or whatever. Because also these like chevrons are not components or anything, so we're gonna have to make those.
Yeah, I agree. Can we switch up some of the sponsor things that are happening just so they're different on both? All right, I think as far as design, we're pretty much there.
I was wondering if the sponsors could This might be too busy. Not sure.
Hi, Damien.
Is he leaving?
Yeah, he's in the UK. He's going to bed.
Oh, that's fair. Okay. And then this thing.
Oh, and they have like a cool little two-tone of things that are maybe in there.
Yeah, so it looks like brands or something.
I think that's interesting, yeah.
Or we keep the dark and it just goes like on top is kind of like weird abstract form.
I like using like the basic redacted shapes.
Mm-hmm.
But I like the idea of like putting things in them that are like, this could be a thing.
It's a brand.
What are you doing over there?
Me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like what you're doing, but better. Sorry. What you're doing is better than what I'm doing, is what I meant. Not like, yes, like what you're doing, but better.
Make it not suck so much.
That's really fun.
Could you do the opposite essentially? Or would that be too crazy? Wait, what did I just send to the back? All right.
Back it up.
No.
That's funny. I just tried to sample a color from what you were working on as you were changing colors. Like, dang it, no, take it. Okay, well, I think I'm officially a fan of XD.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We use it for most clients and projects.
Yeah, this is a great idea.
Whoops. Don't need that.
And one more. Let's grab this little doodle. Do one of these. Do you call like elements like weird things?
What do you mean?
Like that instead of being like, oh, this component here that's like this little wooble and that little doodle.
Oh, sure. This who's the what's it?
Michael Precop, what's up, dude?
Our pleasure. Alicia's also working.
Hey.
Come on, chicken.
Yes, chicken.
Get it.
All right, cool. I think that's really fun having those logos like that.
Yeah. It kind of matches the like. I heard you were talking about the transparency on the logo feeling like an old broadcast or something.
Yeah.
This also has that kind of like vintage but modern feel.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
Do we want to do that on the guests too? I think the guests are cool, just redacted. I said it and then immediately said no.
Yeah, I think the sponsors being the only thing with it for the most part kind of makes it stand out.
Yep.
Because then also when you get to the guests, if we do get photos and do overlays, then this will kind of show back up.
Yeah. All right. Are there more things that we want to do? Do we want to try to go into Webflow right now? Do we want to wait and try to go later? What are your feelings?
Yeah, I think we could call it for today and then regroup with the team.
Yeah.
And be like, here's all the crap we did.
Do you
do that tomorrow or something?
Yeah, I agree.
I know I launched rice at my computer. Oh well.
All right. Do we have to save this or anything? How does this work?
XD?
Yeah.
No, so it's a cloud. This one, so when you go to XD, since I made it, and you go to your shared projects, you'll be able to see it from there. So if you go to like open recent, in that thing that's apparently on your right hand side and my left hand side,
Yeah.
you should see canceled con.
Wow. We're
Yeah,
magical.
it's good to go. It'll be hiding in the cloud for us.
Yes. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm gonna kill the stream in a second then. Thanks for hanging out, everyone.
Yeah.
Let me see. Can I do? Yeah, I can go to your screen. Thanks for hanging out with us. We made some things. We'll probably be back at some point. CancelCon 2 is coming. We're not going to tell you when, but we may tell you on Monday or earlier this next week. And it will be there for you.
Promise that it won't just be a tweet that says it's now.
That's very true. I did tweet out and I was like, canceled con. And then people were like, when? And I'm like, sorry.
Right now.
No details. All right. Well, we're signing off. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.